home, no place to go, but I don't feel cold. I've been so blind, just lost my mind, but all I have lost I find. Your face reminds memories don't erase. I'll never be the same anymore. I'm on the highest top with no control. And you down, I open my eyes. Do you remember me? I carried on through all of these years. You've been my fantasy. broken shell that no one else can see. It's written on my face. He'll notice that I'm just as afraid. These scars I can't erase, so I need you to know. So I am. It's who 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 I am.
What up, everyone? Welcome to another night of Collegiate Star League Dota. I'm our Cryptic, the one and only Carlton, here with me, as always. Dude, how are you, man?
I'm doing well, Ricky. How are you doing tonight?
Super excited, very excited to be here. We got a pretty
Why are
dang
you
good
so
game
excited?
tonight.
Do we have anyone special on the roster tonight? On the docket?
I hear they've done pretty well in CSL before. The potential grand champions of last year playing tonight again against Ohio State University.
On their way to defend their title on LAN. Not too many matches left.
There isn't. That's a really good point. Yeah, they have to make it, right? If they don't, I don't know, man. I feel like this team is so solid.
I don't worry. I've consulted the prophecies and I've talked to Oracle. And RIT and SBU will meet in the finals. Who the third man in will be has not been revealed to me. But if Ohio State want to be that third person, they either have to beat RIT here or they have to make their way from the lower bracket after this match. This is a great match to make a name for yourself, though. We have SBU on the top and RIT on the bottom of the bracket. Six other teams playing. We'll see what Ohio can. This is a real test. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, it definitely is. This like teams like RIT are kind of like the benchmark, right? If you think you have a chance at making it to the LAN finals, you've got to put up a good show against RIT, right?
Yes,
That's kind of how it works.
Yes, and it's not a lot of teams are able to put up a fight against RIT, and that's why I'm so excited tonight. I love watching these guys.
They're so fun to watch. I know we always talk about Xanthos and his hero pool and like what he's going to play. It's always fun, man. Just pick him Tidehunter. Yeah, I agree. Just give him Tidehunter, let him be the watermelon and walk down lanes, dude.
He's a killer. But everyone on RIT is a killer. Yeah. Tonight, I'm seeing if Ohio State has any killers.
That'd be good. I like it.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Thank you.
Well, we're not going to hold you all any longer. We want to just go right into the game. So we'll be back in just a few moments so you guys can take a look at game number 1 between the defending champions, Rochester Institute of Technology, and Ohio State University.
We'll catch you guys in game.
This
What up? We're back. All right, game number 1, dude. Are you ready?
We're doing it. We're ready for some battle here. Going right into the draft. A very important part of defending your ancient.
Yeah, and another very important part of defending your ancient is having really nice banners in the lanes. Don't you agree?
Why does the Ohio banner have a C on it?
They're from Choyo State University. I think. Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. That's how that works.
Right. And then the RITs, they have a kitten on theirs because
Yeah.
they're ferocious.
Man, RIT, they really step it up, you know? They got a nice
I like their
banner.
They got a good banner. I want to see a live version of banner if RIT makes it to LAN.
10 seconds remaining.
That'd be good. I'd really appreciate that at LAN. It'd
It's
really make
impressive.
everything more intense, you know?
Yeah, well, here's a conundrum though with RIT, Ricky. I need you to riddle me this here.
Okay.
RIT has a cat on their banner, but a player named Doggy. What's up with that?
You know, I think at the end of the day, they're trying to bring worlds together, probably.
I don't know. They just kind of destroy everyone else's world.
That is
Just
true.
walk
That is
all
a very
over
good
it.
point. Maybe they're just, you know, embodiments of chaos and destruction.
Potentially. That's deep.
5 seconds.
Speaking of Doggy, his Earth Spirit got banned.
I mean, that's normal, right? I don't think we ever see Doggy on Earth Spirit. I think we saw it once this season, right? That was it.
I don't even.
Lifestealer ban? Or I'm sorry, Lifestealer not banned, but Razor is banned. Are we just gonna see a first phase Lifestealer here?
Oh, do you think Ohio State wants RIT to pick it by banning out Razor before their first pick?
Maybe. I know we've.
I want
Whoa.
to see Tusk actually for RIT.
Yeah,
10
we
seconds.
could see
I want to
Tusk.
see them. I want to see the double outplay, and they just pick Doggy Tusk first pick and let Ohio State take the Lifestealer.
Man, that'd be
Dire
next
team
level.
pick.
the Chen
I got really
instead.
excited. I was like, they're gonna do it.
All right. Something interesting about Ohio State, there's 2 Akesters on their team. Akester being, I think, their highest ranked player.
So they have 2 of him. So is he tied for highest rank?
Yeah, I think there's actually just, now they've doubled their MMR on their team or something. Something along those
Jeez.
lines.
That's
a
actually
lot.
really smart.
Remaining.
Yeah.
I
More
heard there
teams
was
should do
talk
that.
I heard there was talk of making RIT 5
seconds
Xanthos
remaining.
next year.
I mean, that would be a pretty scary team. wouldn't
5
it?
Ravages?
That's a
Dude, you
lot.
couldn't beat that.
5 Ravages, so much damage reduction from anchor smashes.
That'd be 5 anchors too. Smashing.
How do you deal with that? That's
Don't.
unstoppable.
That is unstoppable. Ohio State, Razor first phase ban, first pick reserve time with the Chen. What's going on here?
Dire team pick.
I think they're trying to figure out what to do against the Chen.
Leshy, I love him.
Alright.
I
Leshrac
love
is a
him.
Great hero.
Ohio State's gonna win. That's my favorite hero right now. Current meta. Spear and Coddle always have a place in my heart, but right now I just love Leshrac. That hero rocks.
He's so fun.
He is really fun. Split Earth is like one of the best spells in the game. And it reveals nothing about your draft. There's RIT, they don't know a thing. Oh, and they could be 2 pushers right there, but you don't know if that's a core Leshy or a support Leshy.
Yeah, I mean, either way, they push.
Yeah,
There's the
I don't know
Lifestealer.
what's going on with the Lifestealer. I mean, okay, RIT, they didn't really take long to think about that pick.
Yeah, I mean, we looked at they get to last phase, last pick, the Lifestealer in phase 1, and then they can take out the last of the counters, which will be probably Ursa. They took Morphling out, so maybe I would assume Jug to be the next one, so I guess they're not getting rid of the
10
Ursa. I think Jug would be worse.
You think that
5
RIT
seconds
should ban Jug?
remaining.
Sorry?
Yeah, I think RIT would want to ban Jug. I don't think you want
Wait,
to give the
could
a
they
Shadow
pick him?
Shaman Jug lane.
Yeah, Shadow Shaman Jug has been notoriously powerful.
I mean, Shadow Shaman Ursa is also good. I guess it just kind of depends on which one you think is worse. I think Jug is stronger for their lineup because they're going push. You can eliminate Healing Ward. The early drums, Yasha Maelstrom build is still super viable.
Yeah, I really like early drums actually. With how fast Dota is now, I feel like early drums is like the new Vlads.
Oh yeah,
Where it's just like which one of us players is going to get it because someone's going to get it every game.
yeah. And the thing is like you can still have an offlaner build of Vlads, and then you just have both, and it's dope.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Or offlaner can build drums and Vlads. Think about that.
Pog.
Well said.
That'd be good, man. Give me an offlaner who will actually build aura
Drum
items
lads,
and
Mars.
stuff instead of like waiting to buy a
Mars.
Shadow
They
Blade.
gave you one. The
No, I mean
man
like an
himself.
actual person, like someone in my games who doesn't just like rush Shadow Blade on an
Yeah,
offlaner,
just
you know?
kidding. What? Yeah, right. Think you're gonna get Universe in your pubs?
I
I
wish.
you know what I like to do is I like to build Shadow Blades and gank the jungle camps with it. It's pretty good.
That I've actually had a lot of experience going Midas Shadow Blade on a lot of my offlane heroes.
Midas Shadow Blade bots blink. I have
No,
900
you
health.
can't go Blink. You have to just go Midas Shadow Blade Boots of Travel into like
Second
Scotty.
Boots of Travel too.
No, into like Scotty, right? Like that's your next item.
Yeah.
Or
of
no,
course.
you have to finish Silver Edge first.
Dire team back.
Yeah, Divine Rapier is usually my
Yeah.
first item most
Yeah.
games. Why wouldn't you just get the highest damage item?
So they took a long time
Wait,
to decide, but they
Rosie,
banned the
it's on.
Ursa.
Yeah. Well, with Shadow Shaman and with Leshrac too, right? That's a lot of pressure in team fights to have to play against Leshy, Shadow Shaman, Ursa. Like you have to respond to all three of those heroes.
Yeah, I said I figured they had to ban either Ursa or
10
Juggernaut.
seconds
It's interesting.
remaining.
I guess I value Juggernaut more just because of Healing Ward, but
Mhm.
Ursa is definitely more dangerous to Lifestealer.
Dire
Like a
team
lot more
Yeah.
dangerous to Lifestealer.
I think I agree, and I think that RIT is thinking the same thing, right? Like, if you're gonna play against one of them, play against the Juggernaut, and then I still think like maybe I'm too wild here, but if Ohio State wants to wait on the Juggernaut pick, I think a Juggernaut could work in RIT's lineup if they want to pull off a mid jug or try for
An
I don't
offlane
know how
Lifestealer,
10
even.
seconds
I don't know how
remaining.
well Lifestealer would do in the offlane. Maybe in like an aggro tri lane that could actually be sick. But I guess I have
5
Chen.
seconds
I've
I don't
seen
know.
I've seen an offlane
Those
Lifestealer
hardcores on
into like another tanky safe laner. I've seen that a couple times.
Yeah, I like that. Into a drums builder, maybe,
Yeah,
Ricky.
something along those lines.
Little some.
Radiant
But
team
also another thing I'd like to see with Chen is what we were. I guess Earth Spirit's out as Tuscan.
Yeah,
I want to
Tusk
see
is still
Doggy.
in.
I want to see Tusk with Chen, like we were watching in NADCL, where they just pull him into the lane out of vision of the enemy laners, and they don't realize that they're in snowball range and they're dead, and it's just like a free kill at 3 minutes.
It was so clean, man. Like
It's
watching
it's
play
such a
rotations
high
like that are
chance
so
to
good.
work too. Like every time you pull
Dire
Tusk into your
team
lane as Chen, there's such a high chance you're gonna. Oh, okay, well, I mean,
How
if
is
Viper's in
Viper
the
still in
pool,
the game?
I was
Wait,
gonna
what?
say right, like neither of us mentioned it because we're used to be being banned out. Yeah, like why not take Viper, right? Like,
That's why they banned the Morphling. So I was confused. I was like, why the heck are they banning Morphling?
oh god, I think Viper's a scarier of the two flappers that were just picked.
Oh
10
yeah.
seconds
The only
remaining.
other counter to Viper that we've seen is Rubik.
5 seconds
Um,
remaining.
Yeah, infinity duration Viper strike. But I don't think they're gonna put a Rubik in their lineup. And Viper's good too with the magic damage reduction. He's gonna make Shadow Shaman stand inside Nether Toxin. He's gonna make whoever's getting healed by Cold Embrace sit inside Nether Toxin, increasing their magic damage. Does Chen still have Spell Amp actually, or is that removed?
I don't
He still
think
has Spell
he's-
Amp, doesn't he?
Yeah, he still has
Radiant
Penitence.
team pick.
Penitence.
Oh no, it doesn't do that anymore.
I knew it was Penitence. I just don't know the spell very well.
Yeah, forces. Yeah, you attack it faster. Weird.
Huh.
If you're hitting whatever's penitence, that unit's slowed, and your allies have increased attack speed against it. I don't know
Wow.
what's going on with Chen.
10 seconds
This hero's been changed
remaining.
so many times. If you mouse over Divine Favor, there are 1, 2, 3,
5
4, 5,
seconds
6 different
remaining.
sets of patch notes on it
Nice.
because of all the stuff that's been changed.
Yeah,
It's just like reading an essay. Ooh, the bug.
they picked
So that guy doesn't care about Viper Strike. That guy doesn't care about open wounds. There's currently no lockdown on RIT that is good against Weaver, except
Atos.
for the item. Exactly, Ricky, on the same page.
I knew exactly where you're going with that, except for the one item
Yep.
Vipers
Alley-oop.
always get.
Yep. And with an Eradicate Viper, what do you think? In 7 minutes, 6 minutes?
I'll give
Ooh,
him 7 minutes.
Why not?
40 seconds max. Just under 8.
So RIT is just getting the draft they want.
Yeah,
They're
this
just
Night
playing-
Stalker
they're
is
just
really
playing wall
good.
pick right now. A Night Stalker is really strong, and I want to see Xanthos on it. Actually, this could be a sick.
Oh,
Xanthos
it's definitely
hero.
Xanthos, yeah.
All I want out of RIT's
10
last pick is an
seconds
actual
remaining.
stun though, like a real stun. And I don't know how they're. I guess it's
5
a support
seconds
though,
remaining.
unless they're going to run a position for Night Stalker, which I wouldn't be surprised to see Doggy on Night Stalker either.
Yeah,
Although I
I
don't know if
mean,
Night
I
Stalker's
could
getting ran
see
as a
it,
position
but
for.
I mean, don't they just pick Tusk if it's still in the pools, their last hero, and then just go Tusk Night Stalker off lane? Is that not?
I think that would be insane. I would love to see that. Except Cold Embrace is pretty ownage against that team.
That is true.
You know what I would like to see on RIT's team is Leshrac.
Well, okay, now that you thinking of Leshrac now, that's a core Lesh.
Oh, it better be. That hero's so strong right now.
They actually banned Nyx Assassin. I think that's a really good ban. Looking
Wait,
at
what
the heroes.
is Okay, yeah. Wasn't there yeah, Nyx Assassin versus Leshrac? Yeah, so if you're gonna go core Leshrac, ban out the Nyx. Don't
Against
even bother.
Leshrac and Weaver, it's phenomenal against Weaver.
Yeah. Yeah.
10
Oh yeah, that would be
seconds
actually
remaining.
really good.
He just
think
Sakuchi's
I
him
would
and
like to see
dies.
Exactly, and
5
that's like the
seconds
stun.
remaining.
Like RIT, it's not necessarily a reliable stun in the sense of like Rubik's telekinesis, but it is in that you're gonna hit Pulse Nova with it, or you're gonna get Sakuchi with it.
Yep, I agree.
I think RIT's lineup lacks magic damage and lacks a stun, but I don't think they necessarily need that because of how powerful their lineup is.
Radiant team pick.
All right.
Like I think RIT could pick like any hero right now, and I would be fine with it. There are very few heroes I feel like would ruin this lineup.
Sniper would probably ruin it.
Well, Sniper kills wards, is the thing. So at least he does have some value.
10
You are
seconds
correct. Jungle Sniper, let's do it.
5 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
just go Sniper.
Well, I mean,
Like even if they pick like, never mind. Sorry, go ahead.
no, I was like thinking of what's going to be strong in the lane phase. Like Tusk does seem pretty good, especially comboed with the Chen, but you do definitely need, I would say, a range support for the Night Stalker lane. So which one do you go? Witch Doctor maybe?
It's not bad. Coddle's banned.
You could go Grimstroke.
Dire team pick.
Hey, Ricky,
Got
what's
him.
going on?
Yeah, I'm like, I just look at it, I was like, Grimstroke's not banned, and Grimstroke's good against a lot of their heroes.
So RIT has a first RI, like it's just first phase for RIT. They're just playing all pick. This is probably one of the best drafts you're gonna see in the CSL. Like I don't think we're gonna see a draft
10
this strong for a
seconds
while.
remaining.
yeah, I don't imagine Viper is going to be making it
5
through
seconds
to game
remaining.
2.
Yeah, this is Eradicate Viper, man. This guy, they're 5 minutes into the game. We're gonna hear that. No, don't ban it in the first phase next time.
Yeah. I mean, we saw the first 6 bans and we're like, Lifestealer is still in the pool, counters are removed. And Viper still in the pool, and Razor's removed, which is one of the only heroes in the laning phase that actually crushes Viper. And then the only other like hard counter to Viper in the carry role is Morphling. So they like 2 of their cores are completely uncountered right now.
I'd like to see more Morphling picks. Invoker. Okay, so they go for the comfort pick.
That's an Aikster classic, I'm pretty sure.
And Aikster's their best player, you were
Yeah,
saying. Which
Aikster's-
Aikster though? Do you know if it's the mid player Aikster?
I'm assuming yes. The mid. I mean, I know from casting them in the past that their mid player is Aikster. So TD.Aikster, I'm assuming, is the real one.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna. That's actually really sick. This is not this might not be as easy as we're giving it for Eradicate. What was it? Okay. Here's a very important question about cosmetics, as we always talk about. Okay, Leshrac, get your act together first of all. Come on. Is that the $200 Invoker set, or is that a cheap knockoff you got at a thrift store? Because it's very similar looking.
That is.
I think that's a cheap knockoff.
It's not. It was in
I
like
don't
one of
think
the
that's-
recent treasures. Like
But it's not like the super anime Black Tornado.
no. That one has a fiery black cape.
Okay, and this one, yeah. So this one was. I think I might have donated those clothes to the thrift store.
Yeah, I give mine to Goodwill. Yeah,
Nice.
I
That's
I try to be as charitable as I can sometimes.
Right, of course.
Speaking of
This guy,
hats,
I-
can we just look at Xanthos real quick?
Isn't there only one set for Night Stalker?
No, there's like 3 now. They're all really rare though. They're all like rare and good, but they're not.
There's yeah, 2. One of them is $160. Xanthos, if you're gonna win the championship, you can afford the $160 Night Stalker set. Come
Yeah,
on.
please. That's the new one. That's like insane.
And then then there's also
The Black
an
Nihili
$8
set
one.
is the old one.
Yeah. That one I remember because we were playing a local LAN, and that was right when the treasures came out. And they opened it, and then we picked Night Stalker for the LAN. And there was also Luna Shield was in that, because we picked Luna for it as well.
Doggy gets Sunstrike. Hero damage out of the roof already
He's
for
dead.
Aster.
Well,
100% Sunstrike rate. This guy's insane.
They are, and Doggy's literally the only one who's taking damage on his team right now. So,
Can you imagine?
right? I don't know. I might have to tag in for RIT here if we're gonna kick Doggy. I think that might be what the pause is for, discussing who's Doggy's replacement on the team.
So Viper went my favorite starting items: Crown, Triple
Crown.
Tango.
I mean, he can't buy boots. He doesn't have any feet.
Yeah, I mean that's so true. He wears them on his head. I hear later when he does buy them, he puts them on his head, like that crazy guy every year.
Crazy guy. Any good? Actually, you know what's something we should check out? What are the statues? Xanthos is an anime one. Come on, bro. We spent all this time talking you up, and he has an anime waifu statue.
Who is this?
Xanthos. What are the statues called that are in the base? Heroic effigies.
Effigies. Yeah.
Yeah, Xanthos has an anime one.
Yeah. I mean, it's an immortal or an arcana at least, so kind of cool.
I like there's some Space Jam references going on with the axe here. I believe I can fly, and he's going for a dunk. Gotta respect that. Outside of Ohio's base.
He gets up there, man. He's got some hops. Look at this Crystal Maiden. You're gonna catch a cold.
I mean, you gotta wear a coat, man.
Yeah.
Proud Canadian here. They're even speaking about it. Look, Liquid Matt said froze. He needs to go get a coat.
That's not good.
Right?
Dude, how do people not have effigies? What is going on here?
I'm just holding on to. I have 3 that I made. 2 of them were legitimately me just figuring out how the UI worked. So it's just like a random hero standing normally. And then I made my real one that I've been using forever, and I just forgot about it. Like, I don't even remember it's part of the game. It was such a cool idea that I don't think just wasn't really executed well, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't.
It's like kinda neat.
I think mine is Zeus, and it's a Woody reference from Toy Story, and it says "Reach for the sky," and he's doing his ultimate
Reach
where
for
he
the
like
sky.
jumps up and puts both his hands in the air.
Nice. Mine is in Phoenix's idle animation, he flies like very high up. So I saved him at the highest point, and it just says that I'm soaring over the haters. It's also weird because he flies like really, really high up, because he's only up there for like less than a second, so it doesn't look like it's over top of the effigy. It like looks like it's in the wrong spot. But I mean, that's about as exciting as it gets with effigies.
I really like this Shadow Shaman set, and I play him
I was
a
gonna
lot.
say.
And I don't have it, but that's a level 3 Shadow Shaman.
Okay, calm down, Ricky. This is actually really, really similar to the set I use, except I have the golden lamb to the slaughter in the right hand, not a little trinky dinky with leaves glued to it.
Little trinky dinky.
The eel actually pauses on the immortal. Look at that.
On what? Oh, in his
On
hand?
the immortal weapon. Yeah, look at it. It has this. It's like if you zoom in, it's just frozen there. It's not actually, because normally it slithers around it. Like when it's unpaused, or if you click on the Shadow Shaman and look at like his armory or whatever you want to call it, you
Yeah.
can see the eel like spinning around. Yeah. So the eel actually freezes with the pause. That's cool.
It's a snake, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, it's definitely a snake.
Censor of Glish. When the mobs in pursuit at the last grew too large to justify slaughter. What?
What?
When the mobs. I'm reading
I mean,
the
it's
lore.
got it's like an eel snake for sure, because it's got like a snake head and a snake tongue, but then its body turns into this weird like eel like body. Interesting.
Serpent Priest. Yeah, you're right. It's a snake.
All right. Well, let's introduce the
And
sides.
they-
I'll start with the champions. RIT. We got Eradicate playing Viper, the one we've been talking about so much. We have Ritz playing Lifestealer. Xanthos on Batman. We have Doggy playing Grimstroke. And last but not least, Wirt playing the Chen.
All right, well, let me tell you about Liquid Matt playing Frostbird. We have Axer playing Emo Kid. We have Swamp Donster playing Bug. We have Remy D playing Horse Dog. And then we have other Axer playing Eel Man, not to be confused with Snake Man.
Not to be confused with Snake Man. They're very different, actually. One has eels, one has snakes.
I don't even know why I argued it was an eel when his ult is literally a snake. Like, I don't know.
Serpent War.
I mean, it does look like an eel, though. Like
it does. I'm not holding it against you.
Thank you. Where is the action lane going to be? It's probably going to be... Oh, top. Look at top is actually very strong fight potential from both sides. And we're going to see Leshrac... Oh, doesn't go uphill.
You don't want to go uphill against Night Stalker.
Actually, we're going to see Inkswell on Doggy, full duration, dropping Leshrac to half HP. Hello.
Yeah, and
they're trying to ping him out.
Xanthos hasn't had to level anything either. Now he gets void.
Think about Inkswell is only casting at once.
Yeah. That's a lot of harass in that lane. Remy D's gonna have to pop probably 2 of his tangos.
Poor guy.
Mid lane, Eradicate was actually bottom at the rune, so Axer's gonna get this first wave under his tower.
Is that good or bad as an Invoker? It looks like we're about to see.
I think you can secure last hits on Invoker, but
apparently not.
Eradicate just denied one, so.
Eradicate only one with a CS. I guess the lanes are just hitting now.
Well, he gets 0 of the 4 creeps.
I mean, it's all working in Eradicate's favor.
Well, now he gets the deny, so. And he's gonna get the range deny too.
Good.
Alright, well. Axter's stabilized
Axter
mid lane.
bringing it back. My man. Neither of them able to hit level 2. Actually, you don't get level 2 from a creep wave anymore, do you?
You do if there's no denies.
Oh,
Sunstrike's the range creep, but gets denied
I love
anyway.
that. I really... Oh, he got denied anyway, so I didn't realize.
Yeah, you do get level 2 exactly, I think by like... not exactly, but you do get level 2 if there's no denies.
Ah. And then he brings out the Fireboy, help him out last hitting. I like that play.
Yeah, bot lane, this Lifestealer versus Weaver is, I want to say, like, actually pretty decent for Weaver. Lifestealer doesn't really get pushed out of lane by him, but...
He's not going to kill him.
Yeah.
Top lane, though, Doggy's taking a ton of damage.
Yeah, he is. Just do those right clicks.
Ooh, Doggy doesn't get the reward.
Where is it?
Inkswell going on Shadow Shaman. This could be dangerous. He's dropping very low. Leshrac wants to help, but he's low too. We're going to see Shadow Shaman drop for first blood. Doggy's going to trade, but that's definitely in favor of RIT.
Oh, yeah.
He gets a lot of damage.
They didn't even have their level 2 yet, and they managed to secure first blood, so that's a big deal for them. Grimstroke getting level 2 on Grimstroke is actually really important, because you need Stroke of Fate to be able to start harassing and bullying the lane phase. And if you don't, you actually just lose trades, because you have Inkswell on such a long cooldown.
Ah. Very cool. Yeah, it is a long cooldown, 30 seconds. You get once a wave. You gotta try. And Invoker 9 to 5, 8 to 3 on Eradicate. So Eradicate, we may have a serious mid-match on our hands here. Eradicate hasn't been challenged in a while. Let's see if he's ready for it or if he's sleeping on the job.
Yeah, I don't think he's too worried though, because he can always jungle like he is right now and start to pump those last hit numbers up. And Invoker doesn't clear waves, so he will probably win the last hitting, probably get a little bit more in experience out of the mid lane than the Viper will, but Viper will win the farming game.
I feel like I would actually give this to Viper. I think Invoker Extra really needs to be fancy here.
Ritz
Actually, bottom lane, Ritz is gonna die.
Shredded.
Shukuchi coming in, keeps the wand, charges to stay alive, opens wounds, doesn't get an auto attack to regen, but it scares away the Weaver. Salve used on Lifestealer, very low HP on Weaver, no mana. But RIT will stay alive.
That was a great bait by Ritz there, playing with the wand, because it looked really bad. He looked like he was going to go down, but hold the wand, we get the regen from Wirt, and then now Weaver is the one that's in trouble in the lane. He has to pop his own salve.
Ooh. So there's some little support battle going on top, faking out on the Stroke of Fate.
He actually went one in each of his spells. I think against this dual caster, that's fine. just because the Phantom's Embrace may be able to, like, would stop the Shaman Shackles. Oh my gosh, Aikster just lands a Sunstrike. Bottom
Under
lane.
the tower, that was completely, or for the most part, blind. Right, like he had an idea, but
Yeah.
he does collect that kill.
I mean, that's huge. I mean, that's experience, it's gold. Everything
Yeah,
you need right now.
and that's good communication, or at least good map awareness from Aikster.
And Chen's just gonna return to bot lane, but overall, this bot lane's doing fine for Ritz, right? He's got a CS. They're just not really able to shut down Weaver, and if they don't, I worry for Chen's life in the future.
I think Chen was their first pick too, right? So he kind of knew what he was getting into.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
knew he'd have a tough time.
you're right. And Chen, really, at the end of the day, all he wants to do is be taking catapults and providing auras for his team, you know? He's not like a...
Right.
If he dies, it's not the end of the world.
If
Aikster, I'm
RIT's
sorry, Ori in the top lane gets caught.
Yeah. Gonna hit the Inkswell. We'll see the silence come out from Xanthos. Thinking he cut the right tree, Xanthos even backed up. Now it's 5 minutes. Alright. Xanthos has 1 point Hunter of the Night, 1 point Crippling Fear. Makes sense because they do need to interrupt Shackle, and there's also a stun on Leshrac.
Oh my gosh,
However,
Word almost
I think
just killed Swamp Dunster bottom.
Word's a dangerous man. He's doing a great job putting Divine Favor on and just manning up. Most Night Stalkers do go 2-0-2, but there's definitely an argument for grabbing Crippling Fear.
Yeah, I think with the Grimstroke in the lane, you may not need the Crippling Fear, just because he already went for one in the Phantom's Embrace, and usually...
Oh, Leshrac might be... Oh no, they don't go on Leshrac.
No,
They're
they
actually
go
going to
for
dive tower. Going for Shadow Shaman. Split Earth misses on 2, being greedy. Inkswell's going to pop. Remedy chasing down with the Edict. Xanthos might try and go back in.
I mean,
Edict doesn't do damage.
yeah, so he has to wait for Edict to end.
Bottom
Bot
side, we're
lane,
getting a fight too.
Word.
There goes Chen taken out by Weaver. Weaver's loving this.
Yeah, this is, like I said, I think the Chen here is going to have a rough game, just because this Weaver is so good against him. They did get the catapult at least, so...
Okay. Might see some action top. We're going to see the Phantom come out. Xanthos wants to go. He has the Inkswell to back it up. They're going to... Oh, Split Earth misses. Miscommunication, and that's Shadow Shaman dead. The Split Earth was aimed as if Shadow Shaman were running and Xanthos was going to pursue. However, Shadow Shaman just stood still.
Yeah, that was a little interesting. That was definitely a little interesting.
Well, RIT tying it up. Barely ahead in gold, but maybe ahead in heart.
Yeah, I think Shaman's real sad now. He has to walk all the way back to lane.
And poor Lifestealer.
He's not getting there anytime soon.
Yeah. He's not the quickest hero either. He does have boots. Lifestealer's not having very much fun bottom, but he is third on CS, and one of the people beating him is his own Viper, who has an inflated CS score because of the time he spent in the jungle.
Yeah, speaking of jungling,
So-
getting these stacks off like a boss.
So, yeah, Lifestealer's actually third in net worth too. So Lifestealer's just getting harassed, but he's still getting farm.
Oh yeah, that's
He's
how
the
Lifestealer
objective-based
goes
game.
in a game in a lane where like he's not directly countered, right?
Yeah.
He'll still find his farm.
Now, when does the first
Remedy
mood...
top lane, Crippling Fear out.
Hour. Inkswell, they're going to actually switch to the Shadow Shaman. Keep in mind, that's the support. Shackle comes out holding Night Stalker under tower. Double, no, just a single Split Earth. Aethershot comes out, and now RIT's in trouble. Under tower with low HP, we're going to see Doggy fall. It's very
Xanthos?
difficult to dive with the Edict. Oh, baby,
Sunstrike
Ixer just
so
barely off the mark.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Barely.
And
might
we're
as well-
bottom. Goes down
we're just
again.
Or rather, Ohio's having a great job bottom. They're not stopping. They're constantly killing Chen and dealing damage to Lifestealer. So Weaver's having a good game. Invoker's having a good game. And Leshrac and Shadow Shaman not so much.
Very
But
true.
I wouldn't say mid is one. Mid is even, and then each team seems to be winning a side lane. So a very even game.
Yeah, I mean, Aikster just finished his Midas. He's going to go to the jungle, use that for the first time. Cooldown efficiency. It
Yeah.
hurts. But,
Well, we have an Atos soon. Oh, Night Stalker's bottom. Here we go. First Chen play with the port in. Are they looking for Aikster? No, he's just teleporting
didn't
top.
see him
They
with a
know
ward,
Leshrac's
so-
here. Leshrac is level 6, has Pulse Nova if they want to go. He's going to put the Edict on him, slowed by Stroke of Fate. Void comes out, but the great Edict by Remedy. RIT does not want to go. Shackle on the side. Winter Wyvern is here. Xanthos knows he can't do anything, so he just goes for the creep. Doggy taken out.
Yeah, he abandons. He's like, yeah, I can't help you there.
That's a dangerous threesome if
Yeah.
I've ever seen one.
Oh man,
Winter
that is.
Wyvern, Shadow Shaman, and Leshrac. Well, I don't know what you're doing.
I
You're
mean,
not
that's
getting
something a lot of people would pay to be a part of if I had to guess.
I'd pay to watch.
Yeah. So
Pay to win even.
that situation's like really rough for Xanthos because even if he goes in pause Crippling Fear to stop Shaman, he won't save the Grimstroke realistically. Like he'll probably
and
still
he's gonna
die.
miss CS for it. He might even take damage.
Yeah.
There's no kill for them. Why not just try and keep hitting creeps? Speaking of hitting creeps, check out the net worth. Invoker's doing great, but what's going on underneath him?
Well, I mean, this is Viper Gaming, right? He
Well,
doesn't
the
have
next
a...
3 underneath him actually. Ooh, Leshrac's in the running. Yeah, but Viper Gaming, right? He farms the lane and the jungle.
So one thing to note, we said he would have probably like a 7.5 minute Aether
Atos?
Lens, or Atos, but he actually finished the Arcane Boots first. A lot of times Vipers will just get like brown boots and then ferry themselves Clarities constantly until they can get their Atos. But he's not trying to push or gank anytime soon. So I think
And that does help him farm.
Yeah, I think it also ends up saving him a lot of money in the long run because you end up spending close to like 300 gold on Clarities. So it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, and the way Viper plays is kind of like a spellcaster hero.
Dire's top tower
RIT is
under
posturing, 3 heroes top, 4 heroes coming bottom for Ohio State right now. Shadow Shaman taking the long way around. He might be found out by an invisible Viper who does have vision on him. But under the tower, it's going to be nighttime. Xanthos is going in. Not a lot of mana, but a lot of damage. They catch Leshrac on the back line. Above, Viper reveals himself from Invis. He's going on Shadow Shaman. We see Leshrac fall on the back. Viper gets shackled up, but there's no damage from Ohio State, and looks pretty much still at full HP. Eradicate hits his team with the Arcane Boots. You know they love that. Xanthos on a full mana bar. They're going to find the bug. He does Sakuchi, goes invisible, gets away, and on the bottom side, a TP for Winter Wyvern will save him. RIT, though, collecting 2 kills.
Yeah, so I mean, it's really smart of them to defend. They can just passively have that Chen Centaur top lane pushing, which will tank a lot of the tower damage. They had a catapult, so they get the tower top lane, they defend their own, and now get to push bot tier 2. So this is a really great rotation from them.
Exactly. They took top tower, defend bot tower, push it. Like, RIT's in control of this game at the moment. Atos on the bug, silence on the bug. He does get away. Great Winter's Curse hitting on 4. Leshrac with the biggest split earth. No, it's on cooldown. He's in the middle of them with Pulse Nova. He's not tanky enough to stay there. Xanthos is the lowest one, but he's going to make it out. And actually, Ritz realizes he's at full HP. They turn right around. Doggy's going to collect the kill with Stroke of Fate, but Ritz will get the last hit on the tower. Speaking of towers, Invoker's going mid. That one too.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I don't think Viper can kill this Invoker anytime soon.
Especially with his low mana.
Yeah, Invoker is going to be a little scary for sure. Because he has a lot of farm already. And he will
probably wants
offer
to
a lot
finish
to
his
his team in
Aghanims,
these
though.
fights. What was it?
So until he gets Aghanims, though, is he going to be showing up to any fights?
Probably not.
So, RIT does have a small window to push, and it looks like they might be able to get all 3 tier 1 towers in that window.
Dire's
Yeah,
middle
I'd expect them to. They like this is Viper lineups to the T, and they also have a Chen, right? So
Yeah.
this is their timing for sure.
Life
Kind of
Stealer
start
picks up
squeezing away the
Midas.
life of the other team.
I like Atos with Phantom's Embrace. In combination, they're like by themselves, they're both decent lockdown, but together it's a very strong combination. Especially on Weaver,
Yeah, that's true.
because he can Sakuchi to break the Phantom's Embrace slow projectile speed.
MD just farming up some stacks. He's pretty
Yeah,
like
Doggy
he's
nearby.
not as farmed as he would like to be, right? Looking at net worth,
No, he looks like a support.
he's pretty far behind this Night Stalker, and then not even talking about like where Weaver is as well.
Drums picked up on the offlaner.
Wards dropped bottom by Ori.
Coming out. Rich wants to go for it. No winner. Oh, is Winter Curse back up? Doggy's here. Goes for the Soul Bind. Winter Curse is going to come out, buying time. Sunstrike going to connect on Doggy, dropping him low. He hasn't died yet. Liquid Mat really wants the kill. Chenol's going to keep him alive. Viper has shown his face. Once again shackled, once again taking no damage. Xanthos is here too, baby. They're going for the Winter Wyvern. Goes for the TP out. He's not going to make it. On the top by the tower, Eradicate has been pursuing Shadow Shaman. Hits him with the Atos before he drops line of sight. I might see a shackle. No, we're going to see Shadow Shaman continue to run. Stroke of Fate won't miss. Neither will Viper's choice in pathing. Doggy sees him, but Doggy can't catch him.
Look at Xanthos, phone. He found the Weaver.
Has been found. Has Sakuchi in one. Xanthos has no way to stop him. Okay, RIT showing that they're tough, but not getting too much out of that.
Yeah, I mean they still lose their tower, but I mean you kind of still have space for your Invoker, who's just still farming 700 gold from Aghanims now. Like, this is going to be insane minus Ag's timing.
I'll bet he shows up for the next fight.
Oh yeah.
I think he doesn't have a choice. Any crazy level 10 talents then for like Night Stalker? Nothing too exciting.
I think Chen has a decent level 10 talent. Yeah, 35% XP.
Yeah.
And then Grimstroke has a GPM talent at 10. Both of those are really
talent,
good.
very good. What's Weaver get? Sakuchi damage or XP? Okay. I heard a Hex. By the Bounty Rune. Again eradicates Hex. This time he might take some damage. Sunstrike's going to drop him to half. He wants to turn on the Shadow Shaman. Winter's Curse is available if they need it. They're going to get the Soulbind out, and we'll see Shadow Shaman fall. There is the Winter's Curse, beating up on their boy Doggy, dropping him very low.
Oh, he brought in Lifestealer and he killed him!
Mat.
Oh my gosh.
Xanthos on the other side of the map. Offlaner killing the Leshrac. Xanthos makes it away with no health and no mana. He's feeling good about that.
That is a, someone call a clenching exchange.
This is where you're so terrified of Sunstrike. Luckily, he dodges it. But this is where you just start running around taking the most inefficient pathing ever.
Yeah.
Alright, 2 catapults for RIT mid. They want to put some damage on this. Ritz is going for the Radiance build. I think he can get away with it.
I think it's good, this game, honestly.
Tower drops. Eradicate's going Greaves. So they have Greaves and Chen heal. I think when Greaves are up and Radiance is up, RIT might actually be in a position for high ground.
Actually, yeah, it's possible. The problem is the Invoker Ags is really good against high ground, against their high ground push, because the only person who can like reliably click the tower is going to be the Lifestealer, and he's missing some.
Winter Wyvern's been caught out. He tries to cold embrace himself. He gets silenced by the Phantom's embrace, actually.
Yep.
Embrace, and they drop him. Yeah, Invoker's definitely the most dangerous player on Ohio State, but he's yet to prove that. Right now, this is just all assumptions because we haven't seen him in a fight.
No, absolutely right. Gets the Ghost Walk cooldown actually as his level 10 talent. I think that's pretty much always correct. The Meteor impact damage seems so negligible.
Yeah, well, Meteor's more used for the Fire Trail. Well, top tower's not getting defended by Ohio State. They're afraid of fighting into Xanthos at night. Rightfully so.
Yeah. Fighting Batman at night is not a good idea. That's where he's like thrives, you know?
Mm-hmm, exactly. And now RIT has taken up residence in Ohio's jungle. Bottom lane, we push Weaver out. Ritz does. Okay, RIT is taking over the map right now. Now a Hex goes on Xanthos, but there's no follow-up.
Yeah, I think they realize like RIT's behind them. They can't take out fight.
Yeah. RIT is just pushing Ohio State around the map. Uh-oh, they have night vision. They have night vision. Here it is, Atos. Does not connect. Dust does. Void on Weaver, but it doesn't slow him. Drums are popped. Here we go. No silence on Xanthos. Already used running uphill. They see him. They see him. They want something here. They hit the Weaver. No one is even close to catching up. Hex on Xanthos. Unable to start a fight. If only they got the dust on Weaver before the Atos.
Yep.
Actually, Xanthos does find a Winter Wyvern. Invoker's finally here. Here's a Cold Embrace, holding Viper under tower. Ice Wall set up, slowing down the Night Stalker on the back line. Unfortunately, Invoker gets caught out. Great play by Doggy, running in.
Oh,
Doggy
boy.
Dota Speaking of showing up for a fight, Ricky,
Yeah, that's
I
Soulbind
think
for
we
you.
forgot. Of any player to forget on RIT, they're all spectacular, but don't ever underestimate my man Doggy.
He gets he just got a fantastic Soulbind. Holding Invoker in place, allowing
That
for
was
that double Viper strike. Like, that is disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. He invented the 4 position. Or so I hear.
I've heard similar things, so I'd imagine it's true then.
And the T2 is taken out. Okay, RIT looking very good. It went from a pretty even game all game to a 5k lead for RIT.
Yeah, and they've been steadily taking away the map of Ohio State, and now bottom lane they'll probably set up a push here. They are being scouted by these wards though, so they know that they're here. And in comes Weaver.
Do you really want to go on the Viper?
Yeah,
Tornado
they
hits.
need
Here comes
Viper
the split
here.
Earth. It connects. Meteor connects too. Viper's gonna drop. Doesn't get his greaves off.
Oh yeah, he's that's not happening. Actually, I don't think he had greaves. I'm pretty sure he just had the mech and the recipe was in base.
Viper?
Yeah, I don't think he had
Oh, no, he
greaves
has,
yet.
he has them.
Oh, they combined when he died.
Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Well, Lesh,
Okay,
all he
Ohio
has is a
State.
Yules, but it's a good item.
That's like the best item, right? It's so good for him.
Yeah, it looks like Ohio State gonna push bot tier 2. They have wards available from Shaman. They have the Leshrac. This is should be an easy tower for them unless RIT actually decide to defend here.
What do you think about Weaver Maelstrom?
Is that what he's going?
He already has it. I feel like it might be a Desolator game, though. Alright, Xanthos goes in. Silence on 3. Gets Yules up. Not going to see a Split Earth follow up. Bugs will miss. Atos hits on Leshrac. He's likely going to die. The Ice Wall is not going to slow RIT down enough to save Leshrac. Drums are popped. Lifestealer might find a bug. He knows he can't go for him. So they want to go for someone else. Dust barely connects on Invoker. Lifestealer's going to show up. He's going to get definitely blasted away. Hex on Night Stalker, but Atos once again, the MVP item. Looks like they might get a kill on Invoker. This guy spent all game farming, and every fight he chose to, he gets caught in the back line, unable to do anything with it. RIT, in celebration of their victory, once again pauses the game. Is that bad manners?
I don't think so. I don't think it's bad manners. I would say it's most likely RIT got so excited after that one of them broke their headphones.
Yeah.
That's why obviously why we're hearing audio issue, like headphones second, you know.
Yeah.
I think RIT threw his headphones on the ground.
He threw his headphones at Xanthos. Ooh, we're going for Atos on Grimstroke.
Yeah, I mean, Atos is really good against Invoker. It's really good against the Weaver. Really no reason not to get it. It does force both heroes to have to build a BKB.
Yeah.
Invoker gonna go 4-staff first, and he's almost completed, but Weaver has BKB set as his next item, and I think he definitely needs it this game.
Oh, yeah. Maelstrom's not doing it for me. The only benefit to Maelstrom I see is killing Chen creeps. I guess split pushing, but I guess Leshrac and Weaver both kind of like split pushing.
Yeah.
It's not the worst item in the world. I like it still.
Yeah, I feel you. I do agree, though, that like maybe going more physical damage might have been better. Just to more easily pick off maybe the Chen or the Grimstroke if you just picked up a Desolator.
And also their pushing power is greatly accelerated on towers. Could even help with Cold Embrace. Or Winter's Curse, rather. But it's still a good item, right? You're probably going to get like a Diffusal, a Desolator, or a Maelstrom as one of your first items on Weaver.
Oh yeah, definitely. All three allow him to do damage, farm, and contribute. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that he broke his headphones.
Ready. Got a new pair. +6 corrosive hint skin stats on Viper. Does that just mean that he has +6 stats? Or does that mean that like the damage per second is increased by 6, the magic resistance increased by 6?
On who is this? On
Viper's
Viper?
level 15 talent.
The corrosive skin stats? I don't know how that works.
And that's like it doesn't explain anything.
Yeah, I've never understood that. Is it just like 6 to everything? Like attack slow now goes up by 6, magic resist and
Yeah.
damage per second all go up by 6?
We'll have to test it in demo mode because that's like not. I don't know, man. That doesn't mean anything to me.
I've never understood that.
Yeah. Okay, Life Stealer behind the tower. That's Radiance wort.
Oh yeah.
Radiance Ritz, rather. He just looks at it. I don't think this tower is going to be alive for long. Invoker has been killed in the initiation of 2 fights in a row. If Invoker gets killed at the initiation of this fight, I think we could see Rax go down.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They don't have Night Stalker ult, so they may not try to push. Yeah. Xantho's just gonna stay mid. He's almost got BKB actually. He's really close. 100 gold away. Assuming they're gonna save the DD at some point here. And maybe go Roche with it.
Yeah, who they want to give it to? Life Stealer, of course. He just goes straight to Roshan. He's going to run into the smoked Ohio State team mid. All 3 cores on top of each other. Tornado connects on 2, but Ritz is in with the double damage, chunking on Remy D. BKB reveal on Xanthos. He doesn't care about the combo. Eradicate, no BKB. He shows up to the fight late, but he's still as deadly as ever. Ward Trap coming out on Xanthos. He just flies over it, soars over the haters, goes right to Shadow Shaman, kills him around the ice wall, coming up over the trees, hunting in the night. He knows he's not going to get a kill without his team, but Roshan is completely open.
That's such a spicy interaction where you're just like, oh, I'm gonna ward trap, and he's just like, nope.
Yeah. Don't care. Bye-bye. These old things.
That's
okay,
funny.
we're in Roshan. We're jungling with 3 catapults. This is not the Chen that we saw years ago.
He stole a catapult from every lane. That's what he did at the 20-minute mark. He went to every lane and stole a catapult.
I like that.
I mean, it's dope.
Roshan's gonna die.
He has an
This is
Atos
Ritz,
completed
right?
as well. Is that 3 Atoses on their team? Yeah, they actually have 3 rods of Atos.
Oh, well, there's the lockdown that we were missing.
Yeah.
Especially with Soulbind. That's actually a huge pain in the butt. Okay,
Wow, yeah.
well, we're going down mid. Everyone's just getting a little bit more farm.
How close is this Weaver to... Ooh, neither Weaver or Invoker are that close to BKB.
Arcane Rune Viper, that's deadly. Okay, 30 damage picked up. How much is Ritz hitting for? 216 damage. Ouch.
That is a lot. That is a good amount.
Well, did you see him chunk Remy D? He just walked up to him, and the time Remy D casted Split Earth, he was at almost half HP.
Jeez. That's so nice. That's so insane.
Right. Oh, Ohio State might get caught out here. They're a little bit split bottom. On the high ground, we're going to see double Atos coming out on Shadow Shaman. Invoker reveals himself, but that might not be the play. 3rd Atos comes out on him. Ice Wall once again might be all it takes to run away. Weaver showing up. Winter's Curse connects only on 1 support. Eradicate on the Ice Wall is stuck. Wards are going to be dropped. We're going to see Doggy drop on the backside. Xanthos once again using his BKB gets in the middle with the silence. He's causing chaos for Ohio State. On the backside, Weaver gets caught out. He might make it away. Xanthos is not letting any spells or any lives escape his sight.
Oh my gosh.
Winter Wyvern's the
Xanthos
only
is
one
disgusting.
left. Xanthos knows exactly what he needs to do in these fights, and that's stand
Almost
on top
gets
of all the
avoided,
guys
too.
who want to cast spells and make sure that none of them cast spells.
Yeah, that fight looked... It didn't look terrible for Ohio State at the beginning, and then suddenly with Radiance Burn and Xanthos, like the whole team is just like shredding apart.
Yeah, like once Ice Wall went down too and their mobility wasn't restricted.
I say that, and yet all the damage apparently was done by Eradicate's Viper, so...
Oh yeah, I think he had Arcane Rune in that fight.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, he was having a blast. Okay, tier 3, Shrines are vulnerable, but so are the Racks. That's what we're going to go for. Eradicate Enchanters taking the mid lane with 4, I count 4 catapults, Ricky.
That is a lot of catapults.
That's
Look
more
at the
catapults
one
than there are lanes.
with plus 96 damage.
Oh god. Chunk. Okay, we're going to have a fight here. Invoker caught out, surrounded again. I just see Xanthos radiating gold, silencing people, and it is never going well for Ohio State. The winner's curse is used, but combine that with deafening blast, and that is not a recipe for a disaster. That is fine for RIT.
He's not even close to dying now.
Weaver wants to recreate
no.
the laning phase, and he chases down Chen, but Chen is a little tankier than he was at minute 5 and does not die. In fact, Weaver's the one who dies, along with the bottom and the mid racks for Ohio State. Whoa, Shackle on Viper. We've seen this one before. The Sunstrike will connect. There's the meatball. Eradicate dropping low. Remember, he doesn't have the Aegis. Xanthos doesn't have BKB, but they also don't care at all. Dropping Shadow Shaman. Going next for Weaver. Viper's gonna die. Xanthos actually dies on Night Stalker. A hold is coming out from Ohio State. Do you remember the Lifestealer, the one with the Radiance?
I could have sworn I heard of that guy, yeah.
Yeah, there's a third core on RIT, and he's got 2 lives. Ohio State, they're forced into Fountain by Ritz. Ritz is not going home just yet, hanging out with his Catapult boys. 5 Catapults now mid. Ritz dropping a little bit low. Does he want to spend the Aegis here? Does not look like it. He has Rage, should he choose to fight, but with 3 heroes pursuing him, that is a tall order. Waiting on the high ground. He gets the Kuchid, gets Yules. If he misses the split earth, it could be bad news. Ritz gets the long range open wounds, heals up on Leshrak. Weaver is his next target. Time lapsing to half HP. Weaver is still in trouble. Ritz is almost at raid boss status. We'll see if they can kite him around. About the same HP as Weaver. Oh, Winter Wyvern. Luckily he has a Blink Dagger. Going back on the bug, uses Rage, not taking magic damage. We're gonna see Doggy show up. Ato, Sunstrike. Actually, the Sunstrike was a friendly fire. They were expecting
He just Sunstrike his ally. He's like, yeah, you're dead.
Denied. Could you imagine if it was friendly fire? Oh my god, Liquid Mat gets caught. Soulbind. Don't come near me. Don't come near me. No! He went near him. This could be
like, bruh.
Winner's Curse. Atos will connect. EMP gonna follow this up. We're definitely gonna see RIT back out. They spend the Aegis. A great Ice Wall from Invoker. Here's a Hex. Phantom's Embrace. Ritz is not scared. Goes for Liquid Mat. Cold Embrace this time. Viper shows up with the Haste Rune. Bye-bye Shadow Shaman. No, he shackles him. He meatballs him. Winter Wyvern drops. So does Shadow Shaman. Invoker, the lone survivor for Ohio State, trying to slow down RIT, but they have vision. Invoker's not going anywhere. GG is called, Ricky. RIT in less than 30 minutes.
I mean, this is RIT, man. This is what we talked about. A team that's just so clean.
Very clean. That was the item timing express. Once RIT got their items, they went to Ohio State side of the map, and they did not leave until they heard the words GG.
No, you're pretty much spot on, right? Like as soon as they were able to turn the pressure on to Ohio State, they did. They took away tower after tower after tower, just grouping up, taking objectives. And it's weird because you look at Ohio State's draft and you think this is a team that can also push. But RIT just did it better. They were way more aggressive. They did really well in their lanes. I do think this was a little bit of an outdraft, kind of odd to leave the Viper in the pool.
RIT was playing all pick.
Yeah,
like that's a dream draft.
We'll see what happens in game number 2. Maybe Ohio State will get a little bit better of a draft. But until then, don't go anywhere. We'll see y'all in just a few minutes.
See you guys soon.
to get lost in yesterday, to bring back all these things. I know you love them, I know you love them, but I know that I can try again to warm your heart. Please understand, things don't stay forever. We say we want to make a change. I must admit it feels a little strange to see it in a different way. And even if it passes by, this isn't how we say goodbye. Just until next time. There's nothing wrong with shedding tears to make sure that your side is clear and bring to light all our silly fears.
It's terrific. I'm so proud of you.
Just when you forgot, maybe take the time to stop and cherish what we had instead of missing what we had. You only notice when it's gone because to satisfy what you long for, you will have to try again to fill your heart. Please understand, things don't stay forever. You know you've got to make a change. You must admit it feels a little strange to see it in a different way. And even when it passes by, that wasn't how you said goodbye. Just until next time, you'll still get through the falling tears. And now you know your side is clear. Bring to light all your silly fears. I was thinking that maybe when you get back, you could come with me. Fuck work, fall in love right now, and spend all our money. Jump with me. Jump with me. I've been feeling it buzzing in my fingertips. Wanna try you out. Get lost, get far away, and do what we wanna do now. Jump with me. Jump with me.
All right, everyone, welcome back. Game number 2 between RIT and Ohio State.
Game number 2 of Earth Spirit, first phase ban.
Wow, doggy, respect a ban.
You don't even get to see the Earth Spirit. That's how much it's respected. What if Doggy doesn't even play Earth Spirit?
I mean, he does, but
Yeah.
but maybe
Not
he
a lot
doesn't
of
have to
people
practice
actually-
the hero anymore because it's assumed it's just going to get banned. So he gets to
Yeah.
focus on other heroes.
Not a lot of people get to see Doggy play Earth Spirit.
Yeah. Next level thinking.
They
They banned the Chen.
RIT's going for the same bans too. Yeah, Chen, respect. Are we going to see Viper ban?
Seconds remaining.
I don't know if you have to first phase ban the Viper.
Seconds remaining.
You just can't let them pick it in the second round where they did, right? Like that was a mistake.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because they
something
were
had to be
able.
done. Doom.
Radiant team pick.
Night Stalker, triple respect ban.
Wow.
Xanthos Stalker, man. He's
Xanthos.
doing work. That's a hero I like to see as well.
Night Stalker's so fun to watch, especially in a game like that where he actually had a lot of impact. You see him in fights, like getting deep into these teams, and it's so fun, man. He's a great hero to watch.
10
Yeah.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, that game felt good. I'm sure Xanthos felt even
5
better
seconds remaining.
for Night Stalker. The Invoker was I don't want to say the Invoker was lackluster because there was like all the setup he needed. The thing is, RIT, it wasn't on Invoker. RIT just understood what they needed to do. Oh, they're giving 20 minutes for Invoker to farm? Well, how about when he... Oh, there it is.
Oh my god.
I think Carter is
I
very
choked on my
confident.
spit because he just picked a Viper.
Well, they're about to choke on Viper's spit because he's going to be throwing it all over them this game.
Ow. Save me.
I mean, that's like if you have that performance mid and you don't think that Ohio State's ready to play around your Viper, why not
10
just first phase it?
seconds remaining.
If we go into reserve time here, I think Ohio State got
5
caught off guard by
seconds
that.
remaining.
I'd be very surprised if they do not pick Morphling right now.
They have to have a player though.
That is true. So maybe RIT just is like they're not respecting Ohio in the terms of like they just don't think they know how to play around Viper.
Well, you like one of the things is if you don't have a Morphling player, that's a great counter that you just don't have offered to you. So Morphling might as well be banned
Yeah.
in that sense. That's like it's like Earth Spirit. You're not going to pick it if you don't have someone who's going to be able to play it. And look at the reserve time,
Dire
and that's
team
just one core. Okay, they
So
go
just
for the
pick
Shadow,
Shadow
Shaman.
Shaman again. Very safe hero.
What do they want to put with it?
Then I think
Now
I think the next
they need a
best thing
Viper
would be
counter,
to
though.
pick Razor, right?
they need some sort of counter because Viper. They're going
10
to start banning
seconds
Viper
remaining.
counters in the next phase,
They'll ban Razor and Morphling almost
5
100%
seconds remaining.
if they
or
leave
they
them
might
in the
even
game.
take Razor.
Yeah, or take Razor and like bait them into picking like a Lifestealer or an Ursa.
Team pick.
Okay, they go to
Rubik.
Rubik. All right. At least they have
So-
some way to deal with it.
In a sense, yeah.
Radiant team ban.
And there's a
Life
Lifestealer.
Stealer.
So maybe they're
Yeah.
gonna bait the Razor pick.
Dire team
Oh, okay, no, yeah, they just banned it out.
Ban it right out. And then what, Ursa? Yeah, Ursa. I will put... I'm not going to put one of my many Arcanas I've won on it, but I will strongly feel that Ursa will be RIT's other ban.
My thought is Morphling.
10 seconds remaining.
I don't think they're scared. If
Yeah, I think you're right. If they picked Rubik, they're not planning on picking Morphling.
If Eradicate just is like they just played against like an Aikster Classic Invoker, like that's a comfort hero. Morphling would also be like a comfort hero pick in a sense. And if they're confident enough in putting a Viper versus a comfort pick Invoker, I'm sure they're confident putting Viper versus a comfort pick Morphling. I think just let them have it. Let them figure it out.
You ever notice how weird the spines are on Viper's stomach?
On his stomach?
Yeah, see those like spines that run up his stomach?
That's so you can't sneak under him, I think.
Oh, okay. Got
Obvious.
it.
Yeah,
There's the
I guess you're
Morphling.
trying to sneak under him.
Boom! Get wrecked, Carlo!
Okay. Whatever, Ricky.
I'm just
They
kidding.
really are.
I actually agreed with you. I thought Ursa might have been a better band, unless like we've said they have a person that plays Morphling. Then yes, the Morphling band would make more sense.
And now, why Morphling though? Why is Morphling's valued so high against Viper?
You actually can put Morphling against Viper in lane. You steal all his last hits. Viper cannot last hit against him. But then on top of it, Morphling can take the best parts of Viper's kit and make it better because you just Nether Toxin summon, waveform in, and then you just shred them with like an attribute strike and Like they
10
have
seconds
reduced
remaining.
magic resist and everything already. So it makes shotgun morphling absolutely
5
insane
seconds
if you
I
do
remaining.
go
guess,
shotgun
yeah.
morphing, but you can
You just
also just go
alley-oop
fighting
yourself.
build. Yeah.
Dire team pick.
It's also amazing against
Slardar.
Lifestealer is the thing, because you can steal rage.
Yeah, rage is steal.
You can
BKB.
steal open
I'm supposed to-
wounds and rage on
You
a
open
morph.
wounds when you're auto attacking for 200 damage at minute 5.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So that's why that was
Yeah.
the only reason I
Okay,
thought
I mean, yeah,
morphling
of
ban
course.
was good.
The only reason, those are great reasons, rightfully so.
10
Speaking
seconds
of
remaining.
heroes that need a player, I don't think RIT is going to give like
5
what's
seconds
the deal?
remaining.
Does Wirt just not play normal heroes? Oh, Chen Oracle.
I mean,
Who
Chen
is this
Oracle
guy?
are super meta heroes right now.
They are, but they're also not easy heroes to play. Those are two of the hardest supports to play in the game.
Definitely.
Why the Oracle right now? Purge.
The purge is huge, right? Because there's a lot of heroes in the game that really suffer to getting purged. But the other thing is he offers a ton of damage and a lot of range. Like this hero, the range on his spells to be able to provide like a little bit of nuke damage on a target, he helps secure kills that normally wouldn't be possible. On top of it, he has a lot of utility with False Promise and Fate's Edict. So there's just a lot that this hero offers right now. I think overall, like his kit is pretty insane.
That's one thing I always loved about Oracle is that I love heroes where your spells can be used in multiple ways. That's what caused me to fall in love with Earth Spirit in the first place.
Yeah, until they
The
reworked him
fact
like
that-
a dozen times.
Yeah, I mean, I still like him, but he's not the same. But Oracle, the only thing I don't like about Oracle is how defensive he is, but I love how much thought goes into how you want to use his spells. Every
agree.
spell of his has at least two ways you want to use it. One thing I want to point out is if he doesn't want to purge the corrosive haze, he can also just use his Fate's Edict to stop you from hitting or getting hit when you have or hitting
10
the person
seconds remaining.
when you have minus armor.
Yeah, the Pugna pick here is a little interesting to me because I don't feel like it's that good against Lifestealer.
I was gonna
Um,
say,
And Viper
Is it good
has
against
innate
Viper?
magic resist, and Oracle has magic immunity.
I loved Pugna right now, but I don't love him in this game specifically.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of is like if Rubik manages to steal Nether Toxin, you have a dope like magic burst like combo there. But
I mean, sure.
that like requires your Rubik to get level 6. It requires Pugna to not have a bad mid lane because I don't feel like Viper versus Pugna in the mid lane is necessarily that bad for Viper. He is on Radiant again.
Yeah, Viper will have a good time Radiant. I'm trying to think. I don't know the matchup between Viper and Pugna. I would imagine they
Pugna should
Both?
win it, but I don't think Viper cares because he's not going to lose it that hard. I think Pugna will win, similar to like how
but Viper still
Invoker.
could win.
yeah, no, you're right.
I think at level 6 will be a real deciding factor for this matchup. One thing is though, I think Eradicate will do mana boots again because Pugna's not a hero you want to leave your
My
lane
girl.
against. Oh, another Ricky hero.
This is such a
and
good such a
another
good hero.
high skill support hero.
Yeah, that's a really good pick. It's so good against Pugna, it's insane.
Oh yeah, and
Like
even
I always
Slardar.
pick Willow into Pugna, like if I have the opportunity. But Terrorize is so value right now. Like looking at all their heroes, 2 of them stand still to
Two of
cast their
them, yeah.
spells, and Slardar is like a get in your face type of thing, and you can just drop Bramble on any hero they're going on and terrorize the back line, and then suddenly you've separated the fight. Like it
Yes.
is a really good pick right now.
I love it. I really like it. Terrorize is great. If there was, that quest, interrupt 3 channeled spells, that's really, really hard to do.
Yeah.
I bet you, Doggy can get that quest on this game.
You know what? It frustrates me about Dark Willow is she has a quest that is terrorize 3 heroes or more, like 1, 2, or 3 times,
5
and that
Yeah.
quest is bugged, and it makes me so mad.
How is it bugged?
Because it doesn't like count 3 heroes like a bunch of the times. Like you can terrorize like 4 or 5 heroes, and it'll just be like, yeah, no progress made, and you're like, what?
Dang,
I had
Ricky,
to go
it sounds
against-
like you're missing Terrorize, man.
Dude, no, I had to get it against a Meepo, and I was terrorizing like 7 heroes in a fight because of the Meepos, and it finally gave it to me in that game, and I was like, oh my god. But yeah, that quest is super bugged.
Well, some of them are bugged where you only have to do something once, like reveal a hero with
remaining.
dust and kill him. You reveal like 2 people with 1 dust and kill 1 hero, and it just finishes the quest.
Yeah, dope.
And you're just like, I'm not saying anything. I'll take it. Give me those Dota
Thanks,
coins.
Gaben.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so many bugged quests that actually just need to be removed from the game and fixed. There's so many like things about Dota Plus that are just like, for some reason they just don't consider updating or fixing any of it, and it's really questionable.
Team pick.
I mean, I like using quests.
Oh
Xanthos
my
Pango?
gosh.
What? Lukey? Someone call Lukey, man. There
Is
is
someone
another Pango
taking
player.
a page out of McMaster's book here? I'm sure Xanthos has Lukey on the phone right now asking him, like, hey,
What button should I press?
tell me right now, starting items, give me my what I should
What do you
build,
mean?
skill build wise, like what am I doing?
You know when you're teaching your friends to play Dota, I haven't had this happen for like years and years, but it was like that. What spell do I get? And then they level up. What spell do I get? And
Yeah.
then, what item do I get?
I do that
What
with friends
spell do
all
I
the
get?
time. All the time. We do in-houses, we'll be hanging out, and I look at my support, and they like don't really know what to level because they just haven't leveled anything, and I'm just like, all right. Get your E, skip your W, go 2 points in Q. Just let it happen. You know, like they just don't know.
Let me just
Phantom
play it.
Lancer, huh, is the final pick. I think Ohio State just outdrafted themselves. Because Phantom Lancer notoriously really bad against
Oh
Lifestealer.
no, Ricky!
It's really bad against Lifestealer, and it's really bad against
Oh.
Pangolier.
It's like unplayable. So, if anyone is not aware, let me hit you with some info
Wait,
here.
that's a mid PL.
Yeah, against the mid Viper. So,
What?
here's the deal.
I mean, PL
PL.
into the Viper hasn't been that bad. It's the PL into the other two heroes that drastically worries me.
I would like to make an argument for PL into Viper here, and this is an argument I actually made to you a couple weeks ago.
Okay, please do, because I'm an idiot.
You're not an idiot. You're beautiful and you're intelligent. And I love you. Viper gets to choose where PL can and cannot fight the entire game because Viper puts Nether Toxin down and PL is not allowed to fight there because he relies extremely heavily on his passive, which will be broken. If PL jumps on an Oracle or a Lifestealer or a Viper, Viper puts Nether Toxin down where they're fighting, and the player on RIT can stand in the Nether Toxin, and PL cannot do a thing about it. He cannot take that fight because he will not be making any illusions, and PL is just a dude with a big stick and nothing more.
Wow.
And it is like he's playing like the floor is lava the whole game. And what's the cooldown is like 4 seconds, 5 seconds on Nether Toxin. Like
5-second
Eradicate
cooldown.
just gets to completely dictate Aexter's game, and there's nothing Aexter can do but build a BKB, which is very uncommon on Phantom Lancer.
Okay, I feel you. We're going to introduce teams. I have some thoughts on the PL, but we'll get there in a moment. All right, this is a Viper mid, again, by Eradicate. He did really well with the last game. I'm sure he's going to do insane. But, oh, is that another familiar hero in the bot lane? It is. RITs, once more, on the Lifestealer. But
Wait, are we watching the right game?
Yeah, I think, is this the right game? I don't know. Xanthos going to be playing Pangolier in the top lane, a.k.a. not Lukey. Doggy going to be playing the Willow, and Wirt playing Oracle.
My man with the sick name from Ohio State, Remy D on the fish, Slardar. Liquid Matt returning it to support. This time he'll be playing Shadow Shaman with the net and a smoke. Rubik with Arcana being played by Aexter, the imposter. Swamp Donster, the greatest name in the CSL, will be living it up on Pugna.
30
And
Oh
Aexter,
boy,
the
Wirt.
real one. Oh god, here it is. Slytherin Crush. Doggy, or Wirt rather. That's his one death all game. He's ready now.
That's a really great smoke rotation from Ohio there.
Yes. Yes, that worked very well. You know, you cast Shackle in a situation like that, and you can just go make a sandwich. You know the fight's won.
So what I was going to say about Phantom Lancer into Viper is you can fight around him because of Doppelganger, and you don't actually have to be like fighting on the Viper. Like you just attack his backline, you fight the rest of his heroes. And Doppelganger allows you to kind of be mobile in the fights as long as because it doesn't break Phantom Rush to my knowledge. Phantom Rush isn't a passive, so you
know,
can't
it's a
break
toggle.
it. So that's the thing. Like it allows him to still at least get on the backline heroes. The problem is it is notoriously bad against Lifestealer, especially if he goes the Radiance build, and it's really bad against Pangolier for Swashbuckle, especially once he has levels in Lucky Shot and a Maelstrom. You can't really show up. So
Yes.
we'll see how Ixer does. And it actually is Ixer in the safe lane this time on the Phantom Lancer.
Okay, yeah, they didn't put him in. I still have the same concern though. Like, PL is very mobile, but if a Nether Toxin goes down and RIT wants to stand in the Nether Toxin, I don't think PL is going to want to. Yeah, PL just can't really follow, regardless if PL just doesn't want to go near Nether Toxin.
This is going to be a hard game for Ohio State. I mean, they got the first blood at least, so they're feeling pretty good. Pangolier should be farming pretty well in this lane.
Yeah, not the scariest lane he's ever been in. And I think Darkwill is a great combination with him. They're both kind of evasive, both have some utility.
I really
offers
like
the utility that they need.
Yeah, I really like that he went the Bramble level 1. It's the spell build that I usually go, which is just throw Brambles constantly and try and right-click a support out of the lane, and then if you get low, just go to an enemy tower and respawn.
Yeah.
Get a free trip back to your fountain.
No, it's a very strong spell, and it makes people have to consider their pathing a lot.
Yeah.
And Doggy just goes and messes with pull.
Yeah, this lane would be pretty rough if they get free pulls, to be honest, because they don't really have a really good ability to contest them. PL does have a significant amount of damage against these two in the lane phase, so...
Actually, we're going to see the Curse Crown come out on top of a Bramble. Liquid Mat might be in trouble. The Curse Crown hits, but Xanthos does not have his Swashbuckle, so he's in danger now. Gets the last hit, not first blood because there was a kill bottom. Ixer wants to continue putting damage on him, trying to get the kill, but he's taking a lot of damage in the meantime. Xanthos finds him, goes for the wrap around, but he gets blocked by the creep. Not the path that you want to see. Ixer going to get hit by the Cursed Crown, but I don't think there's going to be follow-up there.
He was 1 second away from Swashbuckle, and Xanthos was just hoping that Ixer wouldn't get that last auto attack. Liquid Mat actually going for the shackle is a little odd
He's
there.
mad.
Yeah.
Xanthos back.
I really like that Doggy went for the Cursed Crown at level 2, just to give them more pressure instead of going the Shadow Realm. Shadow Realm usually is better for harassing, but opts to
another
go
net coming out.
Crown.
Ohio State's used almost all their mana already. We're gonna see Juan picked up on PL. Liquid Mat has a clarity. He might want to try and even use that before Dark Willow gets Shadow Realm, and she can just break the regen very easily.
He should be pulling right now, actually. Like, definitely should be.
Remy D bottom lane. Slardar is probably not going to die for this. Oh, but the Slytherin Bash. He just right-clicked work down.
Yeah, I was watching top and got really confused, but we'll get to that in a moment.
First round will hit. There's unlikely Liquid Mat will go through the Bramble. Doggy low. There's going to be a Spirit Lance. Doggy needs... Yeah, there it is. Doggy drops. Xanthos putting some damage on Liquid Mat, but Ixer hitting the Pango again. Swashbuckle will collect the kill. Phantom Rush will catch Peel right up to Pango again. He's going to back up, heal up. Yeah, the bottom lane, Slardar just auto-attacked Oracle so many times he got 2 Bash of the Deeps, which he has 2 points in, and just killed him.
Oh yeah, I mean, you just play around that Bash. Anytime like someone comes up to you, if you have Bash up, that is a lot of damage. Like, no one really has armor this early, especially Oracle, I think, is super, 2 armor hero. It's a rough ability to play around. I was going to say in the top lane, it was really strange. Liquid Mat, like, planted a tree with a tango, or not a tango, a branch.
Yeah, a branch.
And then like didn't eat it, and then Pangolier just walked up and ate it.
Hell yeah.
I was really confused.
Seems like a bit of miscommunications going on. Bottom lane, Remedy and Ritz going shot for shot. Bash will hit.
Yeah, you don't win any right-click trades against a Slardar.
Yeah, unless Open Wounds is on him, it's not going to look too good for you.
And even then, if he's like 1 attack off from Bash during Open Wounds, you just waste like half the Open Wounds duration. Plus,
there's the Bash,
boy.
there's the Crush. We're going to see Oracle lock him under tower. Ritz puts the Open Wounds on him, but runs away. Ritz is going to make it to safety. Remy D playing aggressive, and it's working out for him. Top side, a Cursed Crown is going to hit on Shadow Shaman. He wants to go for a net. Xanthos is here. Net on Xanthos. Great. Bramble Maze going to collect the bounty rune for RIT. Second Bramble hits. Acer's going to chase. Xanthos has no real means to escape.
2 for 2 on runes.
Yep.
And now they shrine up. So the problem with going Cursed Crown, I guess at 3 you're going to have all 3 usually. I'll be curious what Doggy goes next. I think a lot of people have been putting like 2 points in Bramble, but oh my god, Rit's just getting smacked.
The bash, the crush, the bash is coming up. The bash is coming up.
One more. He doesn't even need it.
Oh,
he's gonna bash word.
Gonna bash word. Is he going for it?
Oh, he misses the crush. They actually, I'm pretty sure,
Ouch.
get that kill if he hits that crush.
They might. I mean, I know they would have gone for it with how Slaughter's playing. Top lane, Xanthos dropping low. Liquid Mat actually pushing with Cursed Crown.
He's like, yeah, whatever, man.
Xanthos swashbuckles him. Liquid Mat's gonna trade half of his life, but he hits a shackle on Dark Willow. Phantom Lance gonna drop Doggy low. Doggy has no means of escape. He's gonna drop. Okay, Liquid Mat, very well done. Eradicate left mid to top CS like he did last game. Oh, and we're gonna see Xanthos actually finish off.
I did not expect that. Wow,
that was the javelin.
A lot of damage. Oh, he bought a javelin. Yeah, that'll do it.
Level 4 with javelin.
Wow.
No boots.
Okay. Yeah. That would definitely do it. And he gets his bottle refilled by a great Doggy TP. Man, that feels really good. This lane, like, they're gonna be super happy in lane now. Because Aikster is going to be just struggling a lot now to deal with Swashbuckle.
Yep. Okay, they don't have sight behind the tower.
Deep ward there, actually scouted Doggy, used a Shadow Realm, so.
I really like the, just liking watching Doggy's Xanthos.
I'm really confused he went 2 points in Shackle duration on Liquid Mat instead of what we see most often, which is people maxing the Aether Shock.
Yeah, I think the ideal build is 2-0-2 at 4 and then at Hex, but Aether Shock often picked up for the 2 points level 3, especially because Aikster's not putting out a ton of damage.
Oh my
Xanthos dropping low, though. Speaking of a ton of damage, we're going to see a Cursed Crown and a Bramble going on Liquid Mat. He's in trouble. Doggy putting the pressure on.
Doggy's in trouble now. Can he get in range for Shackle? No, he can't.
Yeah,
actually he can now.
Level 2 back, but again, Aikster's not there. He has the Spirit Lance. Aether Shock coming out. Doggy wants this, but he might die for it. Finds Liquid Mat, hits him with Shadow Realm. Cursed Crown coming out. Doggy will drop Xanthos. Not there. Half HP, no mana.
Doggy being a little too bold there.
Oh, Viper got the deny. That is not making Pugna feel good.
Yeah, you never really want to leave a tower in deny range as Pugna. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Bot lane, Ori just gonna go down here to this Lifestealer and Oracle.
Uh-huh. That's a nice return kill. Slardar's been playing aggressive, but Rubik is at the whim of Slardar. He's not too strong on his own.
I will say, Slardar is having a great time. Like, he's got 32 CS.
He's level 6.
Last hits,
he's going to go in, actually. He wants Word. He has his ult. He hits him with the...
Oh, you are
so
dead.
Oh, he takes away half of his HP. He's been
the disarm?
Word, running. Remy D going for the bash. This next hit, buying him some time. Word's staying alive. Remedy healing. We're going to see a purge coming out. Word's probably going to die here. He gets the suck. But we'll force a Pugna rotation. I think we're going to see Eradicate try and make a play on the tower or go and fight.
I think he's just going to keep jungling. Like, he'll kill mid wave, but I don't think he's going to keep pushing mid. He'll probably just go back to jungling. He needs to get his Atos very quickly here. So he did the same thing this game. He went for the mana boots first.
3-4 heroes bottom. Oracle's returned. Rit's dropping low.
Oh,
he infests a creep instead of Wort. He's going to run it away. Liquid Mat's there. He wants the courier. His eyes are not on the prize. The creep is running. Liquid Mat, no shackle, oddly enough.
He could have
now
Aether
Liquid
Shocked
Mat
it
is
too.
getting attacked by creeps as he's stuck in the Bramble Maze behind. He gets killed. I heard a Curse Crown go off, but it's going to lead to nothing.
Well, Swamp Donster is going to be able to get... Oh,
top side.
He needs to get this on
Pugna.
Pugna. Oh my god, he mistimes it and they get another denied. Both towers denied.
Yeah, and now a tower's going to get taken by Eradicate.
That, yeah, I guess if they stayed bottom that long, he's just going to be able to get the tower. They really want reds, but okay, he gets lifted, but no bash up. 2 more autos. If you're I'm trying to remember how much towers are gold-wise. Is it 1,200 for a tier 1 tower, team-wide?
I think it's 300, right? 300 each. 3 times.
I don't think it's 300 each, is it?
We're gonna see Rubik nearly make it or nearly die before he makes it away.
Someone go to the wiki and tell us how much tier 1 towers are. I want to say they're 1,200 for the team. I think they're 300 for the last hit, 150. So that would not mean 1,200.
Well, we'll see. We'll have a tower drop soon enough. Xanthos has his mana boots up. He did expend Rolling Thunder, but one of the great things about that spell is it's already back up.
It is 1200 if you count the last hit. So if you get last hit, I think you get an additional 150. I don't remember. I really don't.
Well, everything gets changed so often.
Yeah. I know
Shadow
tier
Shaman
1
is a
towers are worth less than tier 2s and
Yeah.
3s, because tier 2s and 3s are worth the same.
Shadow Shaman went for the full magic wand over boots, which is kind of tough. He's just
Did he get? Oh, I figured he would have gotten like a windlace or something. He needs some sort of movement speed.
yeah.
Mid
he's
lane,
getting ready for
Rubik is
Shackle.
just super dead. Viper Strike
There's
gonna
a-
finish that one off.
Atos is up on Eradicate,
Yeah.
so
Remy dueling with Ritz bottom, but I mean he doesn't actually have to worry too much. Ritz can't continue fighting as soon as he has the bash up.
Remy really wants to use it on Lifestealer. Lifestealer really wants him to use it on a creep.
Dire's middle tower is under
It's
attack.
healing back up.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Middle tower drops. 100 gold for the last hit for Eradicate.
Dire's top tower is under
Xanthos actually hit Liquid Mat through the trees unknowingly. Liquid Mat's gonna shackle Xanthos,
He
Phantom
should be
Rush,
fine.
Spirit Lance,
Ooh, gets hexed.
unable to get
He's
his
dead.
ult off. Xanthos will
Wow,
drop.
what a play by Liquid Matt. Well, they
Other side of
find
the map, Swamp Donster's
Yeah.
taken out.
find him deep in the jungle there. I mean that's Eradicate with the two supports finding a hero, and honestly those three heroes just do so much magic damage, and they have Nether Toxin to amp all of it. So this is a scary death squad right there.
And look at this, Ricky. You can't even hear them coming because not one of them actually walks. They all are floating
They're
or flying.
all floating. You're right. It's just the pitter patter of wings. The Terrorize on the mark.
On
This is a
leathern
dead
wings.
PL.
Yeah, PL really suffers being hit during Terrorize. He needs to have control of his hero. He can't just be sitting there taking
Yeah.
hits.
Normally, he's great against Willow because you can just dodge every spell of his with Doppelganger. But if he gets Atos up until he has Manta, he is very, very, very susceptible to dying in this game.
Dire's top
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
You think RIT will just build multiple Atos again?
Dire's structures
I would expect Willow to go probably. Do you
Yules,
want a
right?
Yules? I mean, you usually go Yules because it helps you get.
Aexor's here.
Oh, well,
Oh
he's
my
in
god, he
trouble.
might be feeding.
Uh,
Xanthos coming back around. Rolling Thunder has been stolen.
Ori stole the.
Here it is. He's going to hit 2. Ori's ult is doing much better, hitting on 3 now. Rubik's back, takes a lot of damage from
Wirt's
this.
caught on the
Wirt-
side there. They saw him. They saw him.
Oh no, Wirt. Oh no, Wirt.
That's not happening, dog. It was a good idea. Oh man. Well, I mean, that was a great rotation from Ohio State. There is not a lot of, like I said, they don't have a way of killing PL unless they actually hit him with the Atos. If they don't hit him with the Atos, you're not going to kill him.
Yeah.
This tower push is going to be real difficult though. Oh well,
Yeah, they got-
never mind.
they
They
got
got wards. I forgot.
Ward's Pugna.
are fortified.
But I think RIT's okay with that because they probably were going to lose that tower anyway. Oh, they haven't even lost the tower yet. They're actually pushing the wards back. Nether Blast.
this
We might
gets
see
denied,
another deny here.
It's going to get
Pugna's
denied.
definitely not getting that. They go for the Atos. They force him back. Tower's in deny range. Doggy goes for it. They finish it. Eradicate's going to pick it up. In the meantime, with Midas, Lifestealer's
That
been
is
farming the entire time.
all three level 1 towers denied,
Against
which
the first
according to our updated statistics, thank you, from our own production team here,
Is under
of
attack.
course, nobody else, towers are 100, level 1 towers are 100 gold each for each person, so it's 500 gold for the team. So they're
Shadow Shaman's dead.
yeah, I mean he's super dead. If you look at the net worth right now, their RIT's up 2,000. That is literally the tower bounties for the most part.
There we go. Speaking of tower
So,
bounties,
big deal.
Xanthos picks the last hit up. He knows all about tower bounties.
I mean, can you imagine being Shadow Shaman right now and having like 300 more gold?
Oh, he does have boots.
Yeah, I mean that he'd almost have mana boots. He probably would have had mana boots if he didn't
Dire's
just die.
top
You know,
tower
like
is under attack.
Yeah.
all that stuff adds up big time.
Oh yeah. Viper going Greaves probably. Yeah, he's close to them too actually.
Yeah, he's really
He doesn't have his
far.
buckler yet.
Look at this Lifestealer though. You know, right
I've
on
been
his tail
watching him.
again.
He's been hitting creeps non-stop for about 4 or 5 minutes here.
Liquid Matt top lane. He's getting killed by the
He
supports.
can't go anywhere.
Yeah, I
he
mean-
has like his 5-minute items.
Yeah, that's feels bad for sure.
Eradicate, is he double his level? Eradicate is over double his level, same as over the double level of Rubik. Terrorize getting baited by Doggy, I like it. Xanthos here, 4 players making space right now for Lifestealer. This is going very well.
Xanthos has Blink Dagger too, which is really, really nice.
No sight, so that's for the Rolling Thunder into Blink, immediate stun.
Yep. Ixter on the low ground there. If he gets, if they manage to
Oh,
catch
Pugna.
but they find Pugna
Toast.
instead.
He's dead. Rolling Thunder coming out. He has to use his Shield Bash if he doesn't want to get stolen. Shield Bash is the spell that gets stolen. Curse Crown will connect. Not Swashbuckle will not. In the meantime, Lifestealer still just farming. A lot of space being made. RIT is in no hurry right now. Like, they're winning handily with the very slow siege of the top tower.
Yeah,
because
they're-
Lifestealer is just free farming.
They're able to pressure the map like this, and then I think they still win the late game here pretty handedly just because of this Lifestealer. There is no way Phantom Lancer can fight into a Lifestealer who has the correct item build and is more farmed than him. Right? You
Yes.
just go the Radiance into like Solar Crest, S and Y, and there is nothing that you can do about it.
Yeah,
Dire's top tower is under
he's
attack.
looking good, man. He's getting close to Sacred Relic. This is a great timing, and considering he has Phase Boots and Midas.
Not Solar Crest. Solar Crest doesn't give you evasion anymore. I was like, wait a minute, that item's not part of the build. It used to be part of the build. But yeah.
He can go whatever he wants, man. He'll
Probably just go Radiance into SNY. After
Okay,
that, I don't
Pugna
know if
might
it
get
really
caught
matters.
again. Doggy wants him. Brambles will not connect.
Tower is under attack.
Eradicate just
Lifestealer's-
slowly chipping top tower. This is going to be his Guardian Greaves if he gets it.
I feel like Eradicate doesn't want to take this tower, because as long as Ohio State's trying to defend, we're getting a free farm Lifestealer.
He misses the
Dire's
last
top
hit.
tower
Oh.
is falling.
So, well, I mean, payback.
That is true.
That's Nether Toxin stolen on Rubik.
Rubik now has lane push.
And
Wow.
Xanthos dropped bottom by this Bash of the Deeps.
Oh, that was Blink reveal on the Slardar.
Is he going Vanguard, or is he just holding onto those
On
items?
the high ground, Shadow Shaman finds Viper, but I don't know, I think you want to fight this.
Viper is not... Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oracle
not
Alt
anymore.
Viper feels amazing. Let me fight for 9 more seconds, please. There's nothing they
Remy
can do.
D, you can't do this. All right, yeah, there he goes.
Oh, yeah, he's got the blink. He's smart with it. Want to be a starter player, you gotta have your finger on the trigger.
Oh yeah. You have Relic now on Ritz? Yes, he does. PL rushing the Manta has Yasha complete, but he is still very far off.
Yeah, he's not ready to fight yet, just like last game, but RIT's ready to roll because of the thing about Vipers, your team is online at 10 minutes or less. And if the other team's not ready to fight yet, well, you're gonna get punished. You're gonna lose all your tier 1s, and you're gonna start pressuring your tier 2s. You better have an item and be able to show up to fights by then, or else the other team's gonna just take your high ground. And right now, we've already seen a tier 2 drop. There's still a tier 1 available for RIT to take, and I think they won't have a problem taking that when they choose to do so.
Yeah, I don't think they're afraid necessarily to fight with Phantom Lancer right now. It's just more of the issue that this Viper is still way too difficult to deal
Viper's
with.
going. Does not
Ooh,
connect.
he gets the blink. Xanthos may actually be out of position top lane.
Top side.
Yep, there he
Yeah,
goes.
he gets caught out. They're gonna
Jeez.
use wards here for his
Nether
tower.
Toxin with Rubik is insanity.
Oh yeah.
Liquid Matt.
First crown. Doggy's just trying to make space, I think. I'm not sure. Oh no, Viper's here. Atos. Oh, Bedlam Nether Toxin. There we go. Doggy doesn't even care. He keeps looking for
He's
more.
looking for more, man. He is just trying to set up kills. I like the
But they're
fact that he's
leaving
actually
Pugna
finishing
alone
the Spirit
mid.
Vessel.
Yeah.
So good against Pugna, actually.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Wirt will collect a rune. He might die for it. He has to TP out. There's the ult.
Pops the salve. I
Oh,
like
he
that
wants
interaction.
the
It's
other.
so
Does he get the
interesting.
TP? Does not get the TP off. His mana's been drained. He dies. That's definitely worth it though.
Yeah, getting both runes, super worth. The kill actually goes to Swamp Donster, which is funny. PL definitely did all the damage.
Yep. I don't know how it calculates who gets the kill.
Yeah, I have actually no idea. I'm sure there's some weird spaghetti code behind the scenes working on.
I like the simplicity of Eradicate's build both games. Same thing. Goes for Aghanim Scepter after Atos then Greaves.
Oh yeah. I see that a lot. I think every once in a while after that, it's usually BKB, but I've seen Radiance, I've seen Veils, I've seen Sheepsticks. Like there's a whole bunch of. They actually see Remy D here. Doesn't get it. He gets the blink off.
RIT is very close to Ohio's Remedy. That's a kill they want. Xanthos does not connect with the blink. He does on the wraparound.
That's a really good kill. How many Atos do these people have?
Just the one.
Just the one. Wow.
It's
Did he have like an arcane run up or something?
He's just always around casting this. As soon as someone shows him,
he never used it. That's right. It was Wirt's Fortune's End that he blink dodged the first time. I was like,
they know where the Nether Ward is. Yep. Oh yes.
Easy 40 gold. We're just gonna zone it, take the tower. PL's applying pressure bottom. He doesn't really want to fight until he has his Manta.
Yep, and I think we might see RIT try and go high ground to pull the PL back. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean you have Radiance. Actually, they're just gonna Lifesteal's just gonna take bot
because they can push them out and take the T1. Radiance Lifestealer making
starters here. They want to fight. They want to get a kill.
There's a blink in on Oracle. They're gonna hold him down. Slaughter might be feeding here. Curse Crown comes out. Nether Toxin from Rubik. Great terrorize. Connects on 3. Separates the team. Leads to Slardar's demise. It is RIT's game here. Do they continue fighting or run away?
PL's on the back line. He actually just got pulled up.
Atos on Nether Toxin. Viper's dropping low. They should be able to keep him alive. Wards are out and RIT decides it's time to go. Xanthos is left behind. Doggy might be caught though.
Yeah, Phantom Rush will connect.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Eradicate's turning around. They're fighting on the Nether Toxin Bedlam. This is looking good for RIT. Curse Crown on 3. Bramble on PL. This is a slaughter. You're standing on acid and you're getting melted. Ohio State. 5 heroes taken out. RIT. 3 alive. All of them looking good.
Yeah, fighting uphill into Nether Toxin and a Radiance Lifestealer was not the play, I don't think. It was,
and being welcomed by the bedlam of Dark Willow when they came up onto the high ground too.
There's like
tons of magic damage out.
Bedlam, Bramble, you have Oracle. Like there's just so much synergy on those heroes, and they just don't have the lockdown there. Like I think you said before, right? Like PL can't fight in the Nether Toxin, so if
he has to move out of it, and if that's where the fight's taking place, like, well, tough luck. You don't get to be part of the fight.
Yeah, I think if he wants to do something...
Oh, eradicate the snake. Oh.
There's your Force Staff. Okay, he's fine now. Actually,
he just wants Nether Toxin.
Yeah, I mean, what else do you take?
Teleport's coming in. Tier 1's not going to drop. Wirt might die. Disarm PL. Eradicate, the only one here really ready to fight at the moment. Doggy on the backside wants to take out Pugna. He might be able to drop him down below. Eradicate's going to teleport out.
That's Lifestealer, by the way, in a creep. He's just burning liquid mat to death.
Hello. Lifestealer's here, by the way, guys. Go PLS.
One more auto. Can you get it? No, that's unfortunate for them.
Rather Lifestealer has to run. Yes. Not the best for Ohio State. They picked up the supports. They defended their tower. Tower's not in deny range, though.
No. Yeah, it is. 10% HP. That's definitely in deny range.
No. Well, they're leaving it.
Someone just pinged it. They're like, wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Maybe they'll deny it. Lifestealer is unkillable, I think, for the side of RIT at this point. He's got a Manta style soon or an SNY soon. I'm not sure which one it's going to be. I think the Sanjin Yasha is just better this game. I don't think he needs Manta for almost anything.
Only Corrosive Haze, I think.
Yeah,
right?
you can. Yeah, he can always rage it off. But the thing is
and the status resistance is huge against Decrep and against Rubik.
Yeah, I don't think he needs a Manta because, like you said, you only really want to purge Corrosive Haze, but you can just rage dawes it and then.
Yeah.
On the other side is Slardar's probably not going to be corrosive hazing the lifestealer of all the targets.
There we go. That's the Panko talent. That one's like made for Rubik.
Shield crash, yeah.
Yeah, so he just never gets Rolling Thunder. That's like, at this point, if Rubik steals Rolling Thunder, it's like stealing Global Silence. It should just be a complete oddity.
I mean, Rubik just wants Nether Toxin in this game. He doesn't care about any other spell.
Hey, he'd be happy to get Rolling Thunder, but yeah, this Nether Toxin's easy because you get Nether Toxin or Viper Strike. You can't screw up.
Remy.
With
Oh
Viper.
wow, he gets the blink off, breaks the RIT smoke.
What's Xanthos item build looking like? He went just the Blink Dagger still. His farm. Oh no, he has a Crimson
He has
Guard.
a Crimson
There's
Guard,
that.
yeah. They have vision of this PL? No, not yet, but they might scout him soon.
Xanthos is 10,000 or 2,000, more like 1,500 above Pugna, who's next in net worth. Although he's 2,000 behind PL. PL's still doing a good job with the net worth, but PL hasn't been able to represent that net worth in fights.
So Ixter knows they're searching for him. That ward in their jungle just scouted the whole RIT rotation. Yules was actually completed on Pugna. I thought he would go 4-staff, but Aether and Yules are both good. It's another way to interrupt Pangolier before you can Rolling Boulder. It also allows him a Rolling Thunder. It also allows him to dodge the Curse Crown as well. So, not a bad choice.
Yeah.
Okay, he actually goes Manta on Lifestealer this game.
That's it's not. I mean, he has Radiance, remember, too, so you can run those around.
Yeah, I get that. I definitely do. And he's gonna go Basher as his next item.
Why not, right? I
Yeah.
kind of like AC, but
I like Mjolnir, to be honest. I think you just go Mjolnir and run at him. There's no way you die, I don't think. And if you just pump out more and more damage, Mjolnir might be better.
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. A ton of damage, especially with all the illusions hitting you. Or hitting anyone who wants to
Yeah,
cast the buff on.
he can put it on Eradicate or himself. Or even a
Well,
Desolator.
bottom tower,
to push
undefended.
with, honestly. Or he could have honestly gone a Desolator to push with, too.
Desolator Radiance. He just wants to get the biggest chunks he can.
I don't think Lifestealer has to be afraid at any point this game. He can honestly just like side push a lane until
found
Shadow
Aether.
Shaman has Blink, but he doesn't even have Aether Lens, so I don't think he's worried.
Yeah, of course. And oh, here we go. First instance of the Manta style, using it to push out a creep wave.
Look at Xanthos dropping the bottle in the jungle or in the river there next to the DD rune, so his little carry there, can pick it up.
That's
Give this guy a hand, everyone. What a guy.
Xanthos getting bossed around by Ritz. Oh, and then he makes him be his taxi. Give me your
man.
bottle and also move my character around. Well, Xanthos wants to go. There we go.
He
Right
finds
on.
Ori. Oh, he gets silenced. Yeah, he's done.
Oh. Xanthos thinks about using Rolling Thunder, but without the Blink Dagger up, he decides otherwise.
Well, Ixter can't really do much in these fights until, well, he's not even going BKB, so I don't really know. I worry for this hero's effectiveness this game. Looks like he's going Satanic next.
Yeah.
But really,
Agent.
yeah, they're just gonna take Aegis. This DD's popped. It's on the ground. Disarm. Quite a good ability.
Yep. Yeah, Swashbuckle's kind of cool. Or not Swashbuckle.
Lucky Shot.
Lucky Shot, yeah.
Lucky Shot's so stupid. That is.
It's another way to say
It is way
Here
too
comes the
strong.
Rolling Thunder, Glimmer Cape,
And he
does
hits
not
a rock.
connect. He crashes into. He's the guy from Charlie Brown when they're on Halloween. What did you get? I got a rock.
He definitely did that on purpose. 100%. There's no way Xanthos
Yeah,
would make. a
he wanted to
mistake
get
like
out.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
He's
did-
like,
he made
oh
the
no, I
calculations.
went too deep.
Roshan is down. Ixter is separated from his team. Ixter and Ixter on the top, everyone else on the right. Not going to see a fight as Eradicate runs into the jungle, fearless.
Yeah, I mean, they smoke up knowing that that's happening, but how do you fight it, you know? Like, you get a Blink, Slither, and Crush, but you're still just fighting into a Radiance Lifestealer who's just going to rage on your face, and then your Slardar is just going to die, because there's no way your team can back it up.
Speaking of Blink, Slither, and Crush, Slardar went from being extremely scary to being the pipe carrier for his team. Meaning
Speaking
he
of-
essentially... Liquid Mat?
Yeah, speaking of, totally unrelated things, but Liquid Mat just goes down to Doggy. This is the power
Doggy's-
of Dark Willow.
Doggy, this was like watching Crit at TI, where you're just like, why is the support player just outplaying like everybody and killing them with Dark Willow? That's what we're seeing right now with Doggy.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons I love playing this hero. She is quite strong. Even if you don't go the Yule's build, if you just get a Cursed Crown and you just stand on top of them, you can find kills pretty easily.
Yep. Yeah, Bedlam is a great spell once it hits level 2. Level 1 got nerfed pretty hard, still viable though.
Yeah, he also picked up a Spirit Vessel, so he does more than enough damage to pretty much take out almost any hero.
Well, we're going to see the high ground push coming up from RIT. They want to end this in advance, dropping Ohio State to the lower bracket. See if they can make it another clean 2-0. This could be their third straight 2-0 in the playoffs. They did get a bye in the first round.
And Nether Toxin stolen, so Ori is happy. He can depush forever. Hearing a life drain. Is he life draining a catapult?
A catapult that was...
It
yeah.
got ported. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he broke it, so now it takes
Ritz
a lot
goes
of
in. Oh no, Liquid
my
Mat
God.
once again. He's gonna back out. I heard a Pango alt Rolling Thunder going through the tower onto the back line into the Ancient. That's bad manners, Xanthos. And then he misses the swash. BKB on Pugna. This might be a good item, or this is a good item for the fight. Let's see what they can do with it. Tower and back. It looks
PL
like
bottom,
at least
by the
until
way.
the next creep wave. Viper, hold on. Viper got a Rubik. He's inside the Bramble Maze. Rubik is now deleted.
Oh no. Ori got caught out. Yeah, Ori needs to just be like defending this with Nether Toxin, and that's it. That's how they defend this. Ooh, they actually smoke under a ward here, so RIT no.
They know. Wert's about to
Liquid
get jumped.
Mat.
Liquid Mat reveals the smoke. The slowest hero in the game. Great Terrorize coming out. BKB will interrupt it. Slaughter goes for the bash of the deeps, but Eradicate is much scarier than he is. Tanking a life drain with Fate's Edict. Doggy does get dropped, and we are fighting on the shrine, so this looks good enough for Ohio State. The Shadow Shaman wants to buy back, shackle up the Oracle, set his PL up for a kill, but in the meantime, he will trade his life. That's a buyback. Eradicate in BKB is the scariest hero on the map. Rich uses Rage. No, I'm the scariest hero on the map. Standing on top of Pugna, a Radiance will burn him down. His auto attack to finish him off. Xanthos from across the map shows up, finished his Rubik, and then causes PL to get himself stuck on a cliff to avoid his wrath.
Oh god,
no, you're
Xanthos
stuck
gets up
here.
there! What a god.
Xanthos jumps down, demonstrating acrobatics, but the Radiance burn. Oh no, Doppelganger away. Atos, Eradicate does not miss. Xanthos takes the kill. He did all the work.
Did he actually have Satanic that whole time? Wow, he did.
Well, he couldn't hit anything.
Oh, he didn't have
with it,
mana
though.
anyway.
Yeah. And of course, the tower is now, or the jungle is now safe. Once again.
Well, this is looking like the end of the game. I mean, you have 4 heroes dead. The only person alive is Slardar, which, don't get me wrong, Slardar is pretty beefy, but...
He was scary in the lane.
yeah,
I'll give him that.
You can't stop this lifestealer at this point.
I feel like I understand why he went pipe as the offlaner, but with the way this game is going, I think Slardar needed to be a core, like a traditional semi-carry core, not the aura carrier.
Yeah,
He was really dangerous,
I really
and
say,
he went from really dangerous to not so dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, you're exactly right. Oh boy, Ritz is diving in. Oh, gets the BKB at least.
There's the lane.
Eradicate going BKB is really important as well, because the fights are just impossible for them to do
Liquid
damage to
Mat.
him while he has BKB. Well, mid lane, tier
Finishing up
3 push again. Ritz still has Aegis, by the way.
Smack it down.
Nope, now he doesn't.
Ooh, interrupting the Rolling Thunder. Slardar's going in. Oracle also going to keep Xanthos going at least long enough to get his ult off. Slardar is going to trade his life here. Cursed Crown does not connect on Rubik, but he'll get stunned up by the Rolling Thunder. He steals it to make it an extra meter before dying. Looks like RIT might be going for the racks. No, on the backside, they found a very important player on Ohio State.
4-man crush, wow.
4-man crush coming out from the buyback on Slardar. Doggy's here with the gear. And monster kill from a man Ritz. It looks like Ohio State might be repelling them. No, RIT just needed a creep wave.
I mean, they're running really low on mana now, so they probably will have to back. Well, maybe.
Well, it's 3v4.
Guardian Greaves and Mana Boots, maybe not.
Maybe not. They just go for the Shrine. Ritz is taking the last hits on the Centaurs.
Let's see. Any important talents? PL got his Phantom Rush range at 20.
What do you mean Phantom Rush range? The entire game for him is taking place inside his base.
Yeah, that's a good point. Very good point.
+5 max Juxtapose illusions. That seems really good. I mean, obviously, I can completely see the argument for Phantom Rush range. That's very important. But in it, like, I feel like you're both those talents, you'll never necessarily be upset with either of them.
Well, we have the infested Xanthos Pangolier. I don't know if they saw it because they did have a ward there, but he still has Shield Crash, not the best spell.
Once again, Xanthos' life has been stolen by Nakes. He has to move his character around for him. What was the old the old meme combo with Nakes and Aghanims? You would have Pudge use Rot, and then Nakes would eat Pudge, and then infest inside of like an IO or something with, I can't remember. Did you ever see that? Hold on, we're gonna see a fight. Ritz is gonna go inside. He kills Shadow Shaman once again on the backside. A great Rolling Thunder, alley-oops Rubik into Life Stealer, whose life he has now stolen. Both supports dead, no buyback. We're gonna see the mid racks get sieged down.
Then you would usually infest like someone that could be a tether target, and then you would tether and like relocate with IO.
Yeah.
So you would be able to teleport, 4 heroes across them.
Yeah.
4 heroes across the map?
Just everywhere. Well, Oracle's going to keep himself alive with his ult. We're going to see Aikster be the last line of defense. Pugna is dropped. Slardar is going low. And a great terrorize once again from Doggy, this scary player, making Aikster run in his tracks. Xanthos jumps on him, disarms him. We really want to see Aikster do something here. He really wants to do something here, but he's getting kited by the utility from RIT. The execution, the communication. Aikster is banished from his base, chased into the jungle, and brought down. He buys back. He thinks he can defend, but RIT have not been stopped since the Winter Invitational, and Ohio State is not going to stop him now. Eradicate chases down Rubik. Make sure that the supports are permanently dead while RIT is in their base. On the back line, Xanthos returns with the Rolling Thunder. They want to finish the second support, Shadow Shaman. Remy D trying to put up a defense. The Slytherin, or the Bash from the Deep damage, is negligible now. Unlike in the laning phase, the last lane of racks bottom is under fire. Eradicate, Ritz, and Xanthos. 3 cores unite with their 2 supports. Fortification's only going to buy you 5 seconds. It's not going to repel the Rochester Institute of Ownage. And the Atos on PL. He gets the Doppelganger. Slardar. He's Slytherin crushed, but he's the one getting crushed up. Bye-bye. Okay. Well, Ricky, what do you think?
RIT looking pretty darn good, folks.
RIT looking pretty darn good indeed. The Nether Ward is the tankiest thing on Ohio State's team. It put up more of a fight than everything. Actually, Eradicate getting forced in. Was that Doggy? Who was that?
Where's Oracle's ult? There it is. I was like, oh, it'll be fine.
Oh my god. And that's the sweet, sweet sound of Mega Creeps and potential victory here for RIT. Oh, no buyback.
Abyssal again.
Godlike spree. Xanthos is crushing with the Rolling Thunder.
Okay, well that's a blaze of glory to go out in.
Turn it off, Ricky. I don't think we can show this type of carnage on Twitch anymore. This might be pushing it a little bit.
May not be appropriate for some viewers. We have to put a content warning in the front of our streams here. Is that what you're saying?
That is exactly what I'm saying, Ricky.
Well, I mean, if we've seen it once, we've seen it before, man. RIT taking a series 2-0, advancing in the playoffs. they want another shot at land, man. They want the 2-time, the back-to-back championship.
They want at least the opportunity to defend it, and at the rate they are going, I don't think they're going to have a problem even defending it.
I agree.
They will move forwards. Both games, they had over double the kills of Ohio State University. Keep in mind, this is the round of 8. There are not a lot of teams left, and apparently for RIT, there is no competition left.
Yeah,
Maybe SBU.
We'll see what their next opponent's going to be. I'm sure it's going to be an amazing match. All of the teams that were in the round of 8 were pretty incredible. Round of 4, going to be pretty nuts, man.
I believe it's Berkeley. Let me check now before I continue.
It is Berkeley, right? Because we just covered their series Monday, right?
Yeah, Berkeley. It is Berkeley. Now, Berkeley, keep in mind, had an extremely impressive Winter Invitational run. Started off by upsetting the Carleton Ravens. Berkeley continued on undefeated until their match with SBU in the semifinals, in which unfortunately they forfeit. So we did not get to see if they really could walk the walk. Now the run continues in the playoffs as Berkeley is going to go up against RIT.
That's going to be a really good game.
Time. What if they forfeit again?
I really hope not. I don't want to see. I want to see Berkeley do it, man.
They forfeit against SBU and then they forfeit against RIT.
Berkeley. If they do that, I'm gonna be very disappointed. This is a team that uses the power of anime to slay their enemies.
Okay, never mind. So. They can't. Don't let them forfeit. Just kick them out of the league.
All right. Well, overall, congratulations to RIT. Good luck in the round of 4 as always. But Ohio State, you're not out. You're in the lower bracket. You still have the opportunity to make that lower bracket run, get some revenge against RIT later this season. We'll see if they can do it. But that's gonna do it for us here tonight.
World now.
Yeah. Carlo, before they take off, where can they find you?
CARLOLT0N. Hit me on Twitter, but more importantly, Ricky, send them in your direction.
Yeah, you guys can find me on Twitter at CARLOLT0N. Yeah, the real Twitter handle that matters. Really, follow Carlton. The guy posts some great memes. You guys can find me here on Twitch or any social media at rcryptic, RKRYPTIC. We like to have a good time here. We'll be casting some more CSL games soon. Monday is gonna be the next round, but you can catch us probably
next month.
Oh yeah, you can probably catch us catching some more games this weekend. Hopefully, there's a lot of games that we want to cover, so we're doing our best. Yeah, we're doing our best. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you to CSL, the greatest place for collegiate anything, especially Dota. That's it. Yes. That's all we got. Everyone else, have a good night.
Peace.
Stacked against us, even though we're young and trying to die. Baby, don't get no. And I know.